Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2. Hi, everyone. That's it. That's the last welcome to the Age of Dragons 2. Did you hear it, though? Did you hear it? I actually don't know if you heard it, because I have my desktop turned off. And usually I see it do the desktop thing, but I think it does its own thing as well. But hi. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for coming to my much later stream. A good solid 2 hours later than usual. Heard great news. Great news. I was like, wait, I can't tell when to stop talking because I have my desktop audio muted for now so that we don't get double playback for when I do my recap. Because folks, it's finale time. Hopefully the fact that I'm starting later won't mean I'll go a whole bunch later, because my recollection is the finale isn't that long, but again, it's been a very long time since I've played this game, so maybe I'm horribly wrong and I'm about to really regret this, but yeah, it's time for the Dragon Age 2 finale, and I was telling Chromavision and Rosé'll play about this, earlier, but I was just like surprised with how much trouble I was keeping the recap concise. It is longer than the Dragon Age Origins recap, and it's because despite Dragon Age 2 being a shorter game to play gameplay wise, it is dense. Lots happens in it. And lots where you have to like explain what's going on in the context, whereas like at least the context in Origins is like apocalypse, real bad monsters everywhere, gotta stop them, you know. So it doesn't have to get too detailed. Yeah, and I did play more of this game on stream than I did Origins. I did a lot of the side quests off stream, whereas Dragon Age 2, I feel like you saw most of them. Most of the side quests are like related in some way to world building or to your companions, so I did a lot of them on stream. So yeah, without further ado, let's maybe get into the into this recap. It's like 12 minutes, so I'm just gonna sit back and relax while you guys get reminded what's going on. Oh, I should put my headphones in though. Because then I can hear if it's going okay. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself and hopefully not forget to unmute myself. And here we go. Previously on Dragon Age 2, we start about 10 years after the events of Dragon Age Origins, where a human woman, Cassandra, is interrogating a dwarven man, Varric. Varric is apparently an associate of the Champion of Kirkwall, about whom he wrote a book, and Cassandra wants the true version of its events. Varric takes us back to before the Champion was the Champion, before he even met her, back to when she was just Hawk, to the events of the first game and the apocalyptic blight in the Kingdom of Ferelden. The Hawk family consisted of the apostate mage Tony, future Champion of Kirkwall, and yes, I named my PC Tony Hawk, Hawk's younger twin siblings Bethany and Carver Hawk, and their mother Leandra. They were living together in the small Ferelden town of Lothering when it became the first victim of the Blight. The Hawk family found an ally in their escape from Lothering, a soldier named Aveline, but a horde of the zombie/orc-like darkspawn caught up to them, and both Aveline's husband Wesley and Bethany were killed. The others only survived with the help of fabled Witch of the Wilds Flemeth, who gave Hawk an amulet and instructions on what to do with it to repay Flemeth. The surviving Hawks and Aveline took a ship to the city of Kirkwall, Leandra's hometown in the Free Marches. Aveline got a job with the city guard, and the Hawk family moved in with Leandra's brother Gamlen Amel. Leandra came from a rich family, but in her absence, Gamlen had lost the entire Amel family fortune over the years. A year passed somewhat uneventfully, and the Blight back in Ferelden was defeated. Great work, first game PC QuiteContraryTV Serena and her various romantic partners and friends. The main event of note was a shipwreck that left a group of large horned humanoids called Qunari stranded in Kirkwall. The Viscount, ruler of Kirkwall, allowed the Qunari to have a compound in the city until a ship could be sent to come take them home, though a small but fanatical group of Chantry followers were greatly displeased by this due to the very different doctrine the Qunari follow. Despite its small size, the city of Kirkwall had a sizable Chantry, which controlled its also surprisingly sizable circle of magi. The Chantry, think fantasy Catholics, believe that mages, those born with magic, have to be contained within a circle of magi watched closely by Templars. Circles vary in their strictness, but the one in Kirkwall was exceptionally strict under the leadership of Knight Commander Meredith. Hawk, as an illegal apostate mage who existed outside the circle in a city full of Templars, was attempting to regain the Amel family fortune to help keep her family under less Templar scrutiny. To that end, she accepted an opportunity that Varric, finally entering our story story proper, provided her, partnering with him and his older brother Bertrand on an expedition farther into the deep roads than anyone had gone before and uncovering treasures untold. The deep roads are ancient dwarven kingdoms that were abandoned when the Darkspawn overran them in the first blight, and remain dangerously full of Darkspawn between blights. To prepare for their expedition, Hawk, Carver, and Varric recruited an apostate mage named Anders, who was a former Grey Warden, recruited by Warden Commander QuiteContraryTV no less. The Grey Wardens are sworn to fight Darkspawn and defeat blights, so Anders happened to still have a map of entrances to the deep roads. While helping Anders in return, he learned that a friend had been magically lobotomized, or made tranquil. Anders was taken over by an enraged second personality, revealing his greatest secret. Anders was possessed by a spirit of justice, or perhaps a demon of vengeance. Next, Hawk helped a former pirate captain, Isabella, get an old associate off her back, though she was still in trouble for having stolen from that associate's boss, Castillon, and then losing the relic she stole. Hawk also killed some mercenaries for a chantry brother named Sebastian, who hired her to avenge the murder of his entire family, the ruling house of Starkhaven. After that, she helped a former Tevinter slave, the escaped elf Fenris, get rid of the slavers his former master Daenerys sent after him. As for our fellow Ferelden Blight refugee Aveline, Hawk helped her expose the corrupt current captain of the guard, and Aveline was promoted to replace him. Finally, Hawk took the witch Flemeth's amulet to a clan of Dalish elves nearby, where she was led to a shrine of the Dalish god Mythal by an elf named Merrill, and the amulet transformed into Flemeth. Ash of Belinar to the Dalish. It turned out that Flemeth, correctly, suspected her daughter Morgan would try to kill her, thanks again QuiteContraryTV, and, as Morgan had in turn suspected, Flemeth had taken precautions against this. At the behest of the Dalish leader, Keeper Marathari, Merrill returned to Kirkwall with Hawk. Once there, Merrill explained she was exiled for her interest in an ancient elven artifact, a mirror, or alluvion, and also possibly her use of blood magic. The alluvion was broken by the Darkspawn taint, and Merrill had contacted a demon to cleanse it, and still hoped it could be fixed. The time for the expedition arrived, and Hawk, Varric, Carver, and Anders headed into the deep roads with Bertrand and his hired hands. After weeks of travel, they found an idol made of pure red lyrium, a powerful mineral that is dangerous in its raw form but is processed to be used by both mages and templars. Usually blue, an idol made entirely of red lyrium, possibly never before seen form of lyrium, would be extremely valuable. In a terrible betrayal, Bertrand took the idol, trapped his own brother Varric underground with Hawk, Carver, and Anders, and left them for dead. Ever resourceful, Hawk and her friends found another way out of the deep roads, and some more treasures of their own along the way. Unfortunately, they also fought many Darkspawn, and Carver was infected with the Darkspawn taint. Normally a fatal condition, Anders informed them that Carver could be saved if he was made a Grey Warden. Anders, as a former Warden himself, was able to find others in the deep roads, and convince the Wardens that Carver was worth taking with them. Once the rest of Hawk's party escaped from the deep roads, Hawk had enough money to buy back her mother's childhood home, though the victory was somewhat hollow, having lost Carver. Bertrand fled Kirkwall with the idol, but Varric was determined to find him. 3 years later, he managed to do so. Bertrand had returned to Kirkwall and was residing in a Hightown mansion, but Hawk and Varric discovered he was doing horrifying experiments on living people there. Bertrand was an asshole, but he wasn't evil, and upon finding him it became clear that contact with the lyrium idol had driven him mad. Bertrand had apparently sold the idol to some woman, but that hadn't stopped its effect on him, and he wanted it back. Hawk convinced Varric to spare his brother on the grounds that something was clearly wrong with him, and instead decided to get him some professional help. As for the rest of Hawk's friends and associates, they all required help with various tasks. Anders was becoming more involved with the underground mage rebellion, Merrill was trying different strategies to fix the alluvion mirror, Sebastian found out who hired the mercenaries that killed his family and took vengeance on those responsible, Fenris discovered he had a sister who was still alive, and Aveline found love with a fellow guard named Donick. But what about Hawk's romantic ventures? Great news! This game also has a polyamory mod. Isabella and Hawk slept together, immediately, though Isabella scoffed at the idea of it leading to anything romantic. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Anders fell in love hard and fast and was real dramatic about it, and thus Hawk had 2 romantic partners and counting. Unfortunately, that's about as positive as things would get for Hawk personally. Things took a dark turn when a blood mage serial killer targeting older women in order to make a Frankenstein's monster version of his dead wife kidnapped Hawk's mother Leandra. Hawk found and killed the blood mage, but she was too late to save her mother, leaving both Hawk and her uncle Gamlin devastated. While Hawk was trying to stay out of the Templar's hair and help her friends and family, some Chantry fanatics were causing trouble with the Qunari, including kidnapping and murdering Qunari warriors, poisoning neighborhoods and framing the Qunari, and even murdering the Viscount's Qunari sympathetic son. Unfortunately, the Qunari were not, as previously claimed, waiting for a ship to come get them, something we had started to suspect when they hadn't left after over 3 years. The leader of the Qunari, the Arishok, had lost an important Qunari relic, and he could not return home without it. It turned out this relic was the same one Isabella stole from Castillon, and while she had managed to track it down, she insisted if she didn't give the relic back to Castillon, he would kill her. While Hawk was distracted, Isabella ran off with it, deserting Hawk. With the relic definitively gone, the Qunari finally decided that enough was enough, and attacked Kirkwall from within, killing the Viscount and taking the residents of Kirkwall hostage. At the last moment, Isabella had a change of heart and returned with the relic. Having what he needed to return home, the Arishok agreed to leave with Isabella. Hawk refused to let the Airshock take Isabella, and so the Airshock challenged Hawk to single combat. Hawk agreed, much to Isabella's horror, and after a long struggle, was triumphant. With the Airshock dead, the rest of the Qunari left the city peacefully, and Hawk was declared the champion of Kirkwall. Another 3 years passed, and though the Qunari were gone, the tension between the mages and Templars in Kirkwall was only increasing, and Hawk's personal life wasn't chilling out much either. Her role as the champion fortunately made her politically inconvenient to go after, but Knight Commander Meredith made it clear she knew Hawk was an apostate mage. No new Viscount had been elected since the Airshock killed the last one, and Meredith took on the role herself, giving the Templars more control than ever before. The corrupt former guard captain tried to carry out a smear campaign against Aveline, and there was even talk of replacing her with Meredith's second-in-command, Knight Captain Cullen, and the guard generally with Templars, but Cullen really did not want that and gave Hawk a heads up so she could clear Aveline's name in time. First Enchanter Orsino, in the meantime, was pushing back against Meredith's increasingly restrictive rules for mages, and Grand Cleric Althena, head of the local chantry, was insistent that it wasn't her job to take sides in the struggle. This all caught the attention of the Divine herself, head of the entire chantry, who sent word to Althena that she was considering an exalted march on Kirkwall, and so Althena should leave for her own safety. Althena refused, and Sebastian swore to protect her. Speaking of protecting, Hawk's friends still needed a lot of help. Isabella and Hawk formed a plan to trick Castillon into facing them directly, and they were finally able to kill him. Varric needed help with Bartrand's old mansion, which was apparently haunted, but it turned out to be the result of a broken-off piece of the Red Lyrium idol, which Hawk then had safely destroyed. Meryl and Hawk's relationship blossomed into a romance as well, and Meryl and Anders moved into the Hawk estate. Meryl's last hope of fixing the Alluvion mirror died with Keeper Marithari, who let the demon Meryl went to for help possess her so that it could never possess Meryl, forcing Meryl to kill them both. Finally, Fenris met up with his sister only for it to be a trap sprung by Daenerys, but, with Hawk's help, he was able to kill his former master. After Daenerys was dead, Fenris pursued Hawk, and they slept together, only for Fenris's trauma to rear its head. He decided it was all too much, too soon, and broke off the romance with Hawk, though the two remain friends. For her part, Isabella admitted that she had, despite her intentions, caught a case of the feelings for Hawk, and Hawk happily agreed to let the relationship develop romantically, and thus the polycule stands at 2 girlfriends and a boyfriend. That's enough personal stuff. Back to the Kirkwall drama. Knight Commander Meredith had Hawk tracking down apostates because any mage that wanted to leave the circle was probably a dangerous blood mage in her books, and Hawk did her best to take care of the truly dangerous ones while convincing Meredith to go easy on the ones who were harmless. Over the last 7 years in Kirkwall, Hawk admittedly faced many blood mages and magic cults that would seem to fit Meredith's grim picture of mages, but Hawk kept insisting that this was the result of backing mages into a corner and making them miserable. Meredith greatly disapproved of this view, as did Knight Captain Cullen, though his stance had slightly softened over the years. Cullen was previously traumatized at the Circle Tower in Ferelden, where our first game protagonist QuiteContraryTV grew up, when it was taken over by blood mages and demons. Many of the tower residents were killed, mages and Templars alike, and the survivors were tortured, Cullen included. Though QuiteContraryTV rescued Cullen, he came away from the experience with a new, deep distrust of mages, and therefore a great appreciation of Meredith's tactics when he was transferred to Kirkwall. As time went on, Cullen slowly began to agree that Meredith sometimes took things too far, but he still believed in her ideals and the threat of blood mages and even apostates. That said, he also seemed to have opened up to the possibility of trusting at least some mages again, as he considered Hawk almost a friend, despite becoming aware over the years that she was one such dreaded apostate. Meanwhile, Anders claimed to have found a way to safely separate himself from Justice without destroying the spirit, but the tasks he asked of her, including distracting Grand Cleric Althena while Anders did something in the Chantry, made Hawk doubt this was true. Anders admitted he lied about the separation from Justice, but promised her it was in service of mage liberation, and it would be better if she didn't know the details. The final straw would come when First Enchanter Orsino came across evidence of secret mage gatherings. Afraid of how Meredith would respond, he asked Hawk to look into it, and she discovered a group of both Circle mages and Templars conspiring to overthrow Meredith. Things took a turn when they realized Hawk was onto them, and kidnapped Carver to blackmail her into helping them, even though if they just talked to her, Hawk would have been on board with overthrowing Meredith, which, to be fair, some of the group members seemed to be aware of. They weren't all on the same page. Hawk rescued Carver, but at least one mage resorted to blood magic, and Knight Captain Cullen broke up the gathering, so news of the conspiracy made its way back to Meredith. Shortly after, Orsino sent a letter to Hawk asking her to help him stand up to Meredith, who seemed ready to do something truly drastic. There's lots of stuff I've missed, like that Hawk has a very good dog named Dr. Kickflip, that she lives with QuiteContraryTV's old buddies Bodan and Sandal, or that we got cameos from QuiteContraryTV's friend Nathaniel, girlfriend Liliana, and boyfriend Zevran in King of Ferelden Alistair, the whole Mark of the Assassin and Legacy DLCs, but this is already too long, so let's just dive in to the finale. Hi, yes, I'm back. Chromavision said during that we could listen to all of All Too Well in this time, and that should have been the score, and you're absolutely right, and I'm so ashamed and disappointed in myself for not thinking of that. Yeah, and also, hello, Udi, love you! There's a whole lot of making out in this game, particularly because I downloaded a polyamory mod, so there's even more making out in this game than there would be if you didn't have the poly mod. Here's all my mods that I use for this game. Yeah, so that was the previous. Just so much happens, and so much happens that, like, you need to really explain the makeouts for everyone. You really gotta explain the political situation in Kirkwall. So yeah, now we're gonna jump into the finale. How is the volume? It's actually seeming a bit out for me. Oh, and the music stopped popping off, so I can't tell anymore. Oh well.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.
Give it a second. There we go. Yeah, so last time we ended up, oh yeah, so here, fortunately, Meryl and Anders stand in slightly different places on the balcony, so they don't, I don't know if the mod did that or if they did that, but, because they do stand, whenever they are randomly down here by the fireplace, they do stand in exactly the same place. But yeah, that's my live-in boyfriend, Anders. That's my live-in girlfriend, Meryl. And then I also have a girlfriend named Isabella, but she doesn't live here. She lives at the bar. She used to be a pirate queen, and you can't pin her down like that. She's an independent lady. Okay, so we're going to accept this now. Last time I didn't accept it because it makes it so that you can't go to the gallows without kicking off the end game. But that's what we're doing now. So I'll read it again just as a refresh. Champion, you have proven yourself a friend to Kirkwall's mages, and it seems I must call upon you once again. Meredith has gone too far, and I will not let her madness remain unchecked. I ask that you come to the gallows at once. Perhaps together we can stop this before there is bloodshed. There you go. So we have, this is it. This is our only quest left. I did all the other quests. Hey, you don't have anything to say to me, Dr. Tickle. Don't. Hey, Sandal, you got anything to say to me, bud?
I want to go home.
Oh, buddy.
We can go back to Ferelden one day, my boy. I promise.
Yeah. Oh, I check with,
Your support has meant the world to me.
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me. One day I'll see Papa again.
Oh, that's grim. Her papa's dead, for anyone who missed last week's. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. All right. Who do I want with me? You guys, I think. The usual team. I guess we'll go back to... No, we'll go. I was going to be like, maybe we pop into Fenris's mansion one last time to see if he'll...
Champion! Thank the Maker you've come!
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Oh boy.
Wonderful. Take me to them.
Oh boy.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that. You have no right.
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic. Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
Wow, okay. All right. Everyone's going, it's all going very well. Okay, I'm going to just turn this up a little. All right, we're back to it. You know what? This seems pretty serious. I'm not gonna do the sarcastic option this time.
Why are you fighting again?
This does not involve you, champion.
I called her here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
Uh-huh.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
I said that's so
These are only
accusatory.
her latest accusations, nothing more.
Yeah, it checks out.
And what if she does not find what she's looking for? How much further will she go to root out something that isn't there?
The champion knows better than anyone how deep the Circle's corruption goes. I must find the source.
Okay.
Does the word crazy mean anything to you?
What other option do we have? Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the lies of mages that seek power.
Oh man, I bet Wham Wham is behind it all, Rosale play. He fucking would. Oh, God, who's...
Some of us want exactly what you want, Meredith. We're not the enemy.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not so.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it.
No, I'm so sad
But
for
we
you.
must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Athena will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain
Hey, buddy.
yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to
The
me?
Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that. The time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
Make her have mercy.
So that was the
There
chantry.
can be no peace.
Everybody,
Elfina,
Wham Wham!
no! Make her no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved. Why didn't she listen to me? Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise, because there is no compromise.
Go in.
The Grand Cleric has been slain by magic. The Chantry destroyed. As Knight Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed, immediately!
The Circle didn't even do this! Champion, you can't let her! Help us stop this madness!
And I demand you stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
Even me!
Why are we debating
Man.
the right of annulment when the monster who did this is right here? I swear to you, I will kill him.
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
Was that why you needed me to distract the Grand Cleric?
You were part of
Not on
this?
purpose.
If you knew what I was doing, you would have felt honor-bound to stop me. I couldn't take that chance. The Circle is an injustice. In many places beyond Kirkwall. The world needs to see.
Elfina is not the Circle. She was a good woman, and you murdered her!
You fool! You've doomed us all!
We were already doomed. A quick death now or a slow one later. I'd rather die fighting.
You may have turned everyone against the mages now.
Was anyone ever with us?
It doesn't matter. Even if I wished to, I could not stay my hand. The people will demand blood.
Hey, it's supporting the mages.
This won't be easy, but I'll defend you.
But what of Anders?
Hawk, if you do this, I don't know if I can follow.
After all the evil that magic has wrought, you would still
Ooh,
support them.
I do wonder if I have enough friendship
Even
with
you might
Fenris.
not win this fight.
This could be
I know we
interesting.
can do this. I believe in you, Hawk.
Oh, shit. What have you gotten yourself into this time, Isabella?
Think carefully, champion. Stand with them and you share their fate.
I can live with that.
Thank the Maker.
No, I won't fight to save these mages.
I thought that.
Not for you,
Thought that
not
might
for
happen.
anyone.
I see what you are trying to do, and my place is with you.
I wasn't worried about
You are
Aveline.
a
Our friendship's
fool,
been 100 with
champion.
Aveline for a very long
Kill them
time.
all! I will rouse the rest of the Order.
Go! Get to the gallows before it's too late!
Oh boy. Okay, I think. Yeah, I think Fenris just leaves. I don't think you have to like fight him or kill him or anything. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've had somebody be low enough, have a low enough relationship that that they left. Might come back though. I don't remember. But you definitely can have people leave, so
So it's come to
there's
this.
a good chance he's gone forever.
I don't know if we can win this war, champion, but thank you. I will leave your friend for you to deal with. I must return to the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. I took a spirit into my soul and changed myself forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
Did that spirit tell you to do this?
No. When we merged, he ceased to be. We are one now. I can no more ignore the injustice of the Circle than he could.
I mean, Anders says that, but I don't think he's totally right, because we've, like, I don't know. When we were in the Fade with Justice, it was fully Justice and Control and not Anders. Like, they overlap a lot, but I think there is a little bit of Anders and a little bit of Justice that are still separate. Oh, God.
So you start a massacre to prove a point?
I'm not proving a point. I'm changing a world.
Well, he's not wrong there.
I thought you, of all people, would understand. You've never been part of the Circle. I have. The people fear what we can do. But to use that fear to bludgeon us into submission is wrong. And they do it with our blessing.
And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
Everybody gets his
opinions?
If I'd been in that chantry today, would you be waffling?
Oh,
you know
Sebastian.
what must be done.
Oh, darling.
Bold plan. Well, I thought so.
Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this.
He should come with us. Do what he can to put things right.
I think I'm sick of mages and templars.
Ah, Varric.
Whatever you do, just do it.
Help me defend the mages.
You mean, stay with you? I didn't think you'd let me. But if you do, I'll fight the Templars. Damned right I will.
No! You cannot let this abomination
This
walk
is why
free.
we didn't
He
romance
dies,
Sebastian. It
or
was
I
not
am
going to work
returning
out.
to Starkhaven. And I will bring such an army with me on my return that there'll be nothing left of Kirkwall for these Maleficarum to rule.
But I like that every time you can change your mind, you're just like, fine.
Do not interfere, Sebastian.
I will not fight you, Hawk. My death now would serve nothing.
Smart man.
I will return to Starkhaven, but I swear to you, I will come back and find your precious Anders. I will teach him what true justice is.
Bye, Sebastian.
Thank you for my life. I'll try not to make such a mess of it this time.
How invigorating.
We'd all best get to the gallows.
Nothing phases Isabella.
It's going to be quite a show.
All right, okay. Usual team.
The first enchanter went to the gallows. We must find him.
So, the first time I played this, I did lose my whole entire mind. Because I was just like, oh my god, we've been trying so hard to make things work. And then Anders blows up the chantry. Oh, and also when I saw that scene in Game of Thrones, I was like,
Mages. I'll put that.
Wow, Cersei really Anders'd this. Blowing up the church.
I wasn't expecting to do today.
Yeah, we knew there were gonna be demons. Carver! Hi!
Carver? Your family has convenient timing.
Yeah!
I've been looking everywhere for you. I thought you were dead.
Oh, not me.
Here to cheer on the Templars, are you?
Look, I know what happened in the Deep Roads. You saved my life, and I didn't even thank you. But you're the only family I have left. I have to stand by you. Just say the word and you'll have my blade.
Yeah! Oh, what about the
I thought the Order was supposed to be neutral.
I'm a warden because of you. I blamed you for a long time, but you saved more than my life. I'm so much more than I was. This is what I was meant to be. And I won't thank you by doing nothing while you start a war.
Yeah. I like there's two ways you can turn him down. You can turn him down in the way where you, like, it's you still caring about him and being like, no, you're also my only family left and I don't want you getting involved in this shit. Go back to the Wardens. But no. Come with us, Carver.
Your blade would be welcome.
Brother and sister together again, huh? Just like old times.
Yeah. I am gonna swap. I love you, Aveline. I love you so much, but because we get so little Carver, I gotta swap him out when I can. Yeah. I think I went and upgraded everyone's stuff. I grabbed all my potions from my stash. I got a bunch of runes to... The runes you can't, like, remove once you put them in, so I don't use them, like, all game. Because I don't know, I don't want to commit to just one rune for the full game for, like, my weapon. And then also when you get a better weapon, you have to sell the rune with it, and etc, etc. But at the end, I was like, I have so much money, I'll just buy a bunch of runes, and this is the end game. Here we go. This is great. Oh, I hit my mic, I'm sorry. Okay, gosh.
Stay where you are! There is no escape!
Leave me alone. I never asked for any of this.
The law is clear, mage. We cannot take the risk.
Keep away from me. I'm warning you.
Kill it! Kill it now!
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight a bunch of demons too, just because that's, everybody's gonna be resorting to blood magic because they're all freaked out because they're all gonna be killed by all the Templars. And the Templars are good at not having magic. That's like their whole thing is they use Lyrium to give themselves the ability to counter magic. Yeah. She did warn them. She did warn them. Yeah, there's like a lot of subtext throughout the game as you like look through lore and stuff, but there is something specifically about Kirkwall that like makes people more, like the veil might be something that makes people more prone to demon possession and being like susceptible to that kind of temptation. And then in the Legacy DLC, it's what's kind of revealed that what it is not like the veil being thin, it's Corypheus's influence being nearby. So that's kind of fun that the DLC sort of answers that question for you. Maybe not definitively, I think it's still mostly implied, but... Hey, I don't know why I'm collecting money. I don't know where I'm gonna spend this. Just want to end the game super rich, I guess. Okay. Hi, look at all these demons. Wow, so many. And lightning. It's lightning you. Fireball you. But yeah, the first time I played this, I was just like, oh my god, this is so bad, this is so bad, this is so bad, everything is so bad, what are we gonna do? Oh my god, running around. And then, I think I played as a rogue the first time, actually. So I had Anders with me as a healer, and then, yeah, as you run around, like, the whole time, he's like, wow, it's even worse. It's worse than I thought it was going to be. And I'm like, Anders! Come on, man! He's like, I love you, buddy. I get it. I get the desire to just burn the whole system down, you know? But now we're in a bit of a pickle. Going for the money high score? Yeah, it's like New Game Plus. Okay. Look at it. And they do look like chickens. The abominations do look like chickens. Okay, let's try and save these mages. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, you in the middle, yes. Ready to die? God, I love me. Right there. I love area of effect. When they're all clustered together like that, it's just so nice of them to do that for me. Oh, jeez. Wow. Did not like that I lit them on fire, huh? Oh, you are tough. Okay. Gosh, what else can I use? Can I get all three of them with Fireball? I can.
I could beat you in my sleep.
We lose any of the meat? I think we saved them all. Good job. Good job, us. We did it. Again, I did give everything a whole bunch of runes, and I have explored more. There was stuff over there. Where is Gamlin? Is Gamlin okay? Just stay in your house, Gamlin. You'll be fine. Yeah, that was the thing I didn't include in my recap, is we did also last week discover Gamlin has a daughter he didn't know about. So we have a cousin now, so that's fun. I'm gonna save here. I have a fun story about this. A complex test, huh? Could you get that for me, Barrick? Thanks, buddy. We're on your side! We're on your side! Yeah, okay. So, the first time I played this, I struggled with this fight so much. Oh, God. Because, yeah, we have a pride demon that is casting magic and is really going to make our life pretty difficult. But maybe I'm okay now that I'm more experienced in this game. But everybody please get out of the pain circle. Please. Yeah, in fact, Carver, go attack this guy, and Isabella, go attack this guy, and then maybe hopefully you'll stay out. Damn it. Okay, Carver and Isabella got stuck, so we might lose them. Anyway, I really struggled with this fight the first time, to the point where, like, I did not finish this game for a while. I, like, got right to the end. And then, I just kind of, like, had the wrong party build, so I had to replay some stuff and make sure Aveline was with me and all that kind of stuff. And, Then what ended up happening, I don't know if I actually would have successfully... Oh god, my whole team! Oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh. 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 No. Oh god, okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh god. Wow! 2 of my team immediately go back down. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, it's you and me, Carver. Hawk siblings, we got this. Oh god. The problem is it's like I need to focus on the pride demon, but these guys keep surrounding me. Okay, put you in your own little pain prison. God. Carver's gonna go down again. I need to heal him. And maybe take a potion myself, because I could be doing better. God, who did that? Ah! Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to focus on the pride demon. Slow. Let's do slow. Everybody stop being so fast. Oh god. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yep. Uh-oh. Okay, well... Well, we might have to do this one again, folks. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this one again. Oh god, okay. Alright, Carver. What do we got? I should have utilized you a little more. I also have to remind myself what he has, because he could have probably prevented the pain circle that, like, killed everybody. It does seem bad, doesn't it, Venomous Goat? Hello, how are you? Yeah. Sure. No, I don't like what's going on over there. Okay, there's a pain circle over there. I should maybe not try so hard. This is gonna take forever if I, if I try to do it as just Carver. It's gonna take forever. There's so many people left. Let's see how we do. Just got back from swimming, +1 for saunas. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you think the mages will reward us? With magic jewelry, perhaps?
I do not, Isabella. I think they have the skin on their back and that's about it. Okay, we're not gonna bother looting. We're just gonna... We're just gonna try and take care of this blood mage ASAP. That we at least don't have her hanging about. Okay, oh fuck, okay. Once again, the pain circle is going. Why? Oh, because you have no stamina. No, that's for nearby him. I gotta remember how his power works. I think we're gonna lose Varric and Isabella, like, immediately, because they're stuck in the pain circle. Is Varric stuck also in the pain circle? He is, yeah, okay. Wet sauna or dry sauna? Dry every time you have the choice. Nice. So how's Anders? He is alive. I didn't kill him, but he did blow up the dang chantry and then kill the people inside. And so now the rite of annulment has been called on the Circle of Magi, even though technically they were not responsible because Anders is outside the circle. And what else? What else? Okay. Aren't dead quite yet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where is Blood Mage? Is she? Yeah, she's still there. Okay. Okay, let's slow everybody down.
I've got this one.
So the commander of the Kirkwall Brigade of the Magical IRA did his thing. Well, yeah, the Meredith invoked Rite of Annulment and is going to kill all the mages, and we've sided with the mages. We're not going to kill them all. I should take a potion. Oh god, who's blood magicking me? Don't do that. Okay, is this going to be a pain circle? Can you... Cleanse? Buddy? Buddy? You drink a potion too. Oh, you're too close to the pain circle there. You know what? Oh, You also are too close to pain. Get out of the pain circle. These guys won't get out of the pain circle on their own. I know you would have killed Anders. Anyway, Sebastian got real mad at us. He stormed off and he's like, Sebastian, yeah, I know. Sebastian was like, I can't believe that you're not, I'm going to kill Anders. What if I'd been in there, Hawk? And I was like, yes, I would have cared more. Anyway. He's fine. Sebastian's fine. But then, okay. Yes, if you'd been there. What's her name again? God, there's just so many people. Oh, don't be there though. Let's not be there. Yeah, that's exactly why we don't want to be there. Sam, Bastion, Sean, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself, not to be selfish. But if I go down, nobody gets back up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, she's almost down. Is she down? Okay, she's finally down. Okay. And we're gonna put you in the pain prison. We're gonna... I don't want these guys near me. I don't know how well this works. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to... we are gonna try and bring Varric back, because I need to group heal anyway, so... No, don't stop hitting me! Okay. Turn Panacea off. And then... Can I pull these guys together in a circle? Does that work? Oh, fuck you! No! No! Back up!
Better luck in the next line.
Back up! Oh, okay. God, okay, I think what I'm going to do is have everybody focus on the Pride Demon except me, and I'll try to do crowd control. And I'll try to keep the rest of these assholes off my team's backs. Okay, like, Ragnar down. Not that I'm selfish, it's the same energy as not that I'm racist. Listen, I see where you're coming from. I do. But it really is. I'm the only one who can res people. So if I go down, it's a real problem. As we saw last time when I failed the fight. Whew, God, yeah, okay. So the way to do that fight is to just take care of that fucking blood mage who can kill your whole party in one go. I'm like, ma'am, I was trying to... You didn't have to resort to... Look how strong I am. You didn't have to resort to that. Ugh. Okay, now we'll get everything. Anyway, so I struggled with that fight just to the point where I stopped playing the game for a long time. I, played most of the rest of the game the first week it was out, and then, 2 months later, finally finished it. Ooh, what's this? Oh, more Enigma of Kirkwall stuff. Cool. Yeah, because I struggled so much with that. And, fortunately, the big spoiler is the Chantry exploding. The Chantry getting all Cersei'd. So, at least I had gotten past that part. But, how I ended up beating it was, I got a new party, and I was like, okay, let's see how this new party does. Everybody got killed pretty quick anyway, but then Aveline glitched and would not die. So it took me forever, but Aveline, because again, I never build Aveline to do much damage. She's always there to soak damage. That's what I have all her abilities for. So, but she just she glitched out that her health would not stay down. And so she just picked away one at a time at all those guys. That was how I did it my first time. Interesting, so mages are evil. No! Uh-huh. This seems good. There's my team. There's my beautiful team. Well, I sure am glad there's a neat answer to the central conflict of the game. Yeah. Yeah, so Fenris left us, because he was mad about us siding with the mages, and Sebastian left us to go get his family army, to come and kill Anders. He wants to hunt and kill Anders. Though, yeah, what I will say about Sebastian, smart guy, he was like...
First Enchanter!
Champion, you've survived, thank the Maker. We must...
And here you are!
Oh boy.
Let us speak, Meredith, before this battle destroys the city you claim to protect.
I will entertain a surrender. Nothing more.
Are you gonna kill everyone that surrenders? Because that's what the right of annulment means. Also, I love that I'm standing between them.
Speak if you have something to say.
Knight Commander
Revoke the right
Meredith.
of annulment, Meredith, before this goes too far. Imprison us if you must. Search the tower. I will even help you. But do not kill us all for an act we did not commit.
The Grand Cleric is dead, killed by a mage. The people will demand retribution, and I will give it to them. Your offer is commendable, Orsino, but it comes too late.
Like, the people do not all agree with you, Meredith.
I was kind of hoping for a happy ending.
I doubt we'll be seeing that.
You realize this is a cause you cannot hope to win.
Hi, Fenris!
Sorry, Fenris. Some causes are worth fighting for.
I agree.
I suppose I should have expected no less from you, champion. So be it. You will share the Circle's fate.
So what is it to be, Meredith? Do we fight here?
Should I have said join me?
Prepare your people.
I feel like I should reload and see if that changed it.
This isn't over.
I don't think my friendship's high enough with him, though. For him to switch back to my side. I think he can switch back to your side. Don't live with my choices? I'd never do that. Certainly not on a stream playthrough of a game that I've played 100 times before. I do try to live with my choices first playthrough, but honestly, I am very much of the opinion that, like, if you are really upset with the way a thing turns out, don't torture yourself, just... Yeah, he would have joined me there if he was going to join me again. I should have asked him to join me. I don't know if he would have, though.
Help us, champion, can't you?
Yeah! Anyway, oh no.
I can't do that.
Eric! Oh god, okay, alright. Well, we'll talk to Anders first. Hey, bud.
I should have trusted you. Even with all we've shared, I never thought you'd spare my life.
Well,
If we live through this, you know I'll be hunted. No one in Kirkwall will offer me mercy.
No.
But if you would join me, I'd rather be on the run with you than safe with anyone else.
I'm already on the run. I'm an apostate, so... Yeah. Yeah.
Then we will be fugitives together.
I'm already going to be a fugitive.
We will fight for a world where our children can be born mages and free. 10 years, 100 years from now, someone like me will love someone like you. And there will be no Templars to tear them apart. May the Maker bring us victory, or everything else is meaningless.
Cool. Guess you would not have spared his life. Yeah, there definitely is value in letting things roll. But yeah, it's listen, this will be my first time ever that not everybody is with me, with the exception of Sebastian, because there is no way to let Anders live, and not have Sebastian leave the party. So I don't actually know what happens, or if I'll have to kill Fenris, or what'll be up. I don't know, man. I just didn't do a good job with Fenris this time. Probably.
Captain.
Not for much longer if this goes bad. What a mess. You really put loyalty to the test, you know.
I know.
Donnic has kept the guard protecting civilians. Meredith will have no support from them. With luck, well, let's just say we need some luck.
I'll just decide you are very much down with backing the mages, but even personality stuff aside, you would not let Anders live. Interesting, interesting. Yeah. Oh.
Starting to doubt me?
Never. Almost never. Let's keep the damage to a minimum, shall we? I've walked away from too many wastelands for one lifetime.
Brother.
You always seem to find a way to make my life difficult.
Yeah.
I should be hunting archdemons, but it feels right to be at your side again.
The Chantry does have other people in it. It's not just the High Cleric, no, or the Grand Cleric. Yeah.
Just don't go catching the blight again. Whatever it is we mages carry.
I'm pretty much the walking dead already, thanks. You kind of accept that as a warden. So really nothing to fear today except looking like an ass. Take care of that for me, will you? I've put in my time.
No.
I wish Mother could have seen us like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what she would think about the rest, but...
Don't make me tear up in front of the others, you jackass.
Rubbed your collar with onions. Aveline's idea.
Sure, sure.
I'm proud to call you sister. That's gone unsaid too long.
Oh, buddy.
In war, victory, champion. And whatever else may come.
It's just such a nice arc you can have with Carver. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely, there are playthroughs where I have killed Anders. There's like, yeah, I feel like I don't know how to articulate my thoughts. I'm too tired, but like, I think it's something about, I guess, in the context of the game, I don't know, it feels different, but yeah. Oh man, who do I talk to? Okay, we're gonna talk to Varric last.
Shouldn't you be halfway to Tevinter by now? I'm not leaving. If you insist on fighting for some principle or other, I'm going to be right beside you.
Yeah.
It figures, doesn't it? I finally find someone I want to be with, and the Templars decide to go crazy and kill everyone. Tell me I'm not going to lose you.
Yeah.
I promise. We'll get through this.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm going to hold you to that, Hawk.
Mooches. No, I can't promise that really, but you know.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Or there's more to do, or... Does all this feel like a dream to you, too?
So I'm a liar. Yeah!
In a moment, I'll look down, see I have no pants on.
The champion of Kirkwall going to battle naked. Why can't I ever have that dream? My love.
Save that thought for after we win.
My girlfriend smooched me.
Nervous, Hawk?
My mother didn't raise any stupid children. I know how dangerous this fight will be.
Well, that's comforting. It's the most dangerous thing we could ever do, but at least we know that. You know me, Hawk. I'm not one for long goodbyes. I'm not sure we should be doing this. Helping dangerous people run amok. But I'm with you.
We've faced down worse things than this, Varric. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I hate it when you say that.
I know, and I did it just to rile you up.
Put an end to all this waiting around and go meet destiny.
Oh, hey, buddy.
We're We're all going to die. At least I got to have some fun with Nella.
Yeah, well now I feel pretty good about letting you sleep with that lady, because you might die now. Varric, you're right to be leery. Kill Anders when Hawk's back his turn and blame it on Meredith. Varric does not approve of you killing Anders. Okay, I don't think I know anyone else. What happened to... Oh, there he is. Okay. Hey, Elaine.
The circle will never be the same. Not here. Not anywhere.
That's true. Varric, what the fuck? I thought you got it. But Varric is very much his friends first, you know? I don't think... I think he will never forgive Anders. I think he is, like, pretty furious with Anders, and... well, it would take him a long time to forgive him, if at all. But that doesn't... He still doesn't want him to die. Without spoiling anything, yes, he is always his friends first, as we see later. Yeah, yeah. So, like, this could be the end of Varric and Anders' friendship, but it's not, like, the end of him caring about whether or not he lives or dies. Okay, well, I guess I'll save again. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, here we go.
Are you prepared, champion? I believe the battle is almost upon us.
You don't believe there's a chance of winning this fight?
With you on our side? Perhaps.
Yeah.
But even if we win, what then?
You don't know how you'd
Templars
react
would
to it, would
come
depend
with
on a
even
lot of
larger
things, yeah.
armies. We are apostates now. Our only hope lies in the circles elsewhere in Thedas. They could rise up with us against this injustice. I assure you, however, we will find sympathy nowhere else.
But if you, General You, are your friend, do not assume you will back your terrorist acts. Yeah, listen, I mean, that's fair enough. We're ready.
Let the games begin.
Very well. You will need to give
You
orders
can
to
think of
your
a certain
companions,
Imperium
and I
who
will
might
do
be
the same for
sympathetic.
my people.
Yes, yes, your favorite. Okay, we're gonna do the usual team.
What about me? What should I do?
We could use some healing, or any other spells you can offer.
Like
I'll try to keep you in sight then.
Meryl, attack from a distance. Stay out of the fight as much as you can.
I will.
Carver, watch and keep us from being overwhelmed.
Got it.
So, this is it.
Shut up and stop
Some of you
making
are
things
worried.
worse. That's what you can do.
Maybe I am too.
Yeah, it
but I'm
is
not
like...
staying long enough to find out. What I know is that I don't like being cornered. And I can fight harder scared than they can angry. We're getting out. And I'm buying when we do.
Champion.
I have so
it is
much
beginning.
money, so...
Break it down.
Here they come! Stop them!
Okay. Here we go. Immediate gut sword, yeah. Magic is no match for a sharp sword. I mean, in close quarters. In close quarters, it's really about who asks faster. And if you try to use a charge-up spell, I mean, I don't know what she was thinking, not doing an instant cast spell. Probably what she's thinking is, I haven't trained to fight with magic, because that would be wild. I'm just a little nerdy mage.
Look at it all. Why don't they just drown us as infants? Why wait? Why give us the illusion of hope? I refuse to keep running.
Who could have anticipated that these soldiers trained specifically for combat against magic users would be so good against mages? Yep. Yeah, who would have known? Okay, anyway,
I hope you aren't giving up without taking a shot at Meredith.
I am not giving up. I am giving in.
No.
Quentin's research was too evil, too dangerous, so I put it aside. But I see now there is no other way.
No. Starting tomorrow, infant drowning.
Meredith expects blood magic, then I will give it to her. Make her help us all.
This is like one of the great work, Grand Enchanter. First Enchanter. You know, it will calm the situation, engaging the forbidden evil magics. Also, he becomes your enemy because obviously he's not in control anymore. Because obviously, anyway, this is like the boss battle that they were kind of pressured to have. The mini boss that they were kind of pressured to have in this game, but like I just like it a lot because it doesn't make any sense if you've sided with lose the glasses, huh? I knew I didn't this time. It didn't take me by surprise. I anticipated I would get some lose the glasses this it's finale time, you know? You gotta, yeah. Anyway, as is tradition. All right, here we go. Oh no, immediately don't know what any of my spells are. Okay, and start, let's go. Okay.
Get back!
Ooh, ow, don't make, are these, what are you? Are you skellies? Yeah, you're skellies, okay. Oh, and little weirdo guys. Because we got his body. Yeah, so I played the Golems of Angarak or whatever that DLC is called after I played Dragon Age 2. So, like, the final boss of that is the same type of creature that Orsino turns into at the end here. So I was like, oh, apparently if I'd played all the DLC, that would not have been my first time seeing such a creature.
But not my choice.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, it was just like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me to have Grand Enchanter, who has been very level-headed, very like, oh god, very, like, it makes sense to me for him to panic. It even makes sense to me for this to be his boss battle if you side with the Templars. I feel like things needed to be, I don't know. We don't see a lot of Orsino, and what we see of him it makes this feel like it comes out of left field if you sided with the mages.
That's enough! You're
Yes, okay. How's everyone else doing? I think they're doing okay. Maybe Isabella could use some healing?
And that's how it's done.
Oh god, when did the arcane horror show up? Oh no, everybody get out of the magic circle. I can't tell if it's a pain circle or not, but it's definitely magic, and so don't be in it. Be not in it. Go fight this guy. Oh boy. You know, if I remembered there was an arcane horror, I might have. Okay, he died pretty easy. I was like, I would have maybe swapped out Ovaline for Carver. Again, I don't know why I'm picking up money. Ah! Hi! Man, you really, healed up, didn't you? Whee! Ooh, yeah.
Order will rule!
And this is slow. turn to do cool, fun magic stuff. Uh-oh. Hey, leave Varric alone. Uh-oh. He's down. Is he down? No, is Isabella down? Okay, Isabella's down. Okay. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm focusing so much and not chatting because I'm like, I can't tell how everybody's doing. I think you're almost dead though. I can't with everything going on, there we go. Everything going on, I couldn't see. You. I couldn't see how close I was to killing him. Yeah, that's what I got those spiky boots for.
We should move quickly.
Okay, yeah. I still have like, God, how long did I put it? Ooh, did we all level up? I can't level up. Well, I can't see. We'll give it another. I'm only 50 seconds away. Oh, I have Varric back, so I can unlock things. Are there more stuff? Places? Okay. Okay. I was like, how much chat happened? I feel like not too much. I feel like I didn't miss too much in the comments. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We're almost done. This is, like I said, I don't think I misremembered. I don't think there's a lot of... Yeah, I think we basically hike through here back to the gallows courtyard. I don't think we go through, like, all of Kirkwall. Can I fireball you guys? Ah, there we go. Ah. And she's back. Okay, how's everybody doing? 5 minutes is never that long. Well, you know, it felt long to me this time. Him doing this if you side with the Templar... Yeah, this straight up makes no sense, or you know what you mean? Yeah, him doing this if you side with the Templar's tracks because he's really up against the wall. If you side with him, then, like, my guy, you have an entire party of unusually powerful fighters. And, like, famously so. Like, it's not like it's a secret that Hawk is very good at this. I think that's also, like, it's not just that she's rich and has the status of being the champion of Kirkwall that kept the, like, Meredith off her back as a known apostate. She's a known apostate at this point. I think it's also legit, like, they know they're risking a real bloodbath if they go after her. Yeah. Hi. Oh, hey, bud. Okay, so I could sell stuff. I don't know why I'm selling stuff. I don't, like, I think we're just gonna stick with what we got, you know? Oh, I can pull stuff out of storage. That's fun. Once again, Sandal is just, he can just kill anything. Everything that tries to fight him dies, and I love that for him. Yeah, it feels very forced, but there are a lot of things in this game that feel undercooked, which makes sense given how short the dev window was. Yeah, and I feel like, yeah, that one feels very obvious to me as one that is just like, we needed the like minor pre-boss battle before the main boss battle. And no, this is not where I want to be. I want to level people up. And so yeah. God, what do I want? I don't really care about my panacea, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. I feel like I like keeping people off Varric's ass. So wait, if you side with the Templars, then who are you working with, Cullen? No, you're working with Meredith. You're working with Meredith if you side with the Templars. It's, It's pretty hard to side with. I'll explain later. It's like, maybe. Okay. God, what do I, yeah, yes, let's do that. Okay. Sure. Not too fussed by everybody's stats right now. I think, like, everybody has the abilities that I wanted them to have, you know? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, anything in here? Wow! Anything's in here. Yeah, they locked me in here, huh? That's rude. Hey, no, let me fight this guy. Rude.
I'll deal with this.
Again, the conflict that makes sense in the abstract, but in practice is cartoonish, but Mass Effect has that problem too, with your limited options after game 1. Yes, agreed. Okay, well, that was definitely not worth it, what I went in there for, but anyway, I'm gonna check this door anyway. Oh, look at you! Oh, there's a whole mess of ya!
Get back!
Oh, where's my dog? The dog keeps getting cutscened away. Okay. Oh no, I was not paying attention to my health at all. Okay. Oh no! I see why you haven't joined me. Because you fucking can't. Your invasion ability has you stuck in this room. Fuck me, this is where having it in Vendetta would have been useful. Okay, God, duh. I don't know that I can get her out. I might have no... Yeah, I think I just don't have her until... until we're done. Could I lead some guys to her?
Much more of this.
Okay,
all I'll be able to do is bullshit them.
Yeah, okay, no, he also has the rogue evade ability, so it's gotta be Aveline who goes in there. I think I need myself back. I really shouldn't have let myself die. I really wasn't paying attention. Okay, come fight me in here, please. Yeah, let Isabella fight people. I mean, I have a huge stash of health healing potions. I don't know what happened. I think I just did better in my like little replay in terms of having health potions. Okay. Yeah, let's. And then, oh yeah, let's take care of the lieutenant. Oh god! Oh! Was that the way to fuck. Okay, I was like, that was the way to do it, is to like get stuck on the other side. and be...
I'm going to need to catch my breath.
Damn it, okay. Oh, you can't drink any health potions? Okay, we're gonna lose Varric. Or, here, let's... We're just gonna jump around. Is the fire at least killing them? I don't think it is. I don't think it's doing much to them. Hey, Aveline. You know things are going bad when she's at lower health. Though she's still, her low health is like Isabella at full health, so we're still doing okay.
Aim for the heart! You won't be forgiven for this!
Where's the... Do we have a...
You're going without me.
Okay. Obling, can you bring them back in here, please? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay.
Make it feeling a bit
disastrous. I'm standing the potions again, so that's great. And we go. Stop jumping around.
I'm right here! Hit me!
You won't be forgiven for this!
You're almost dead. Okay, so let's now. Your turn. Oh! Aha! Ha! Ha!
like heaven.
We're out of the chaos room! Okay, I'm gonna need you to follow me, Aveline, because I'm not risking Isabella going back in there if you don't follow me. No, y'all gotta come out to me. Not my finest work. Excuse me, that was my finest work. I feel pretty confident in saying that that was my finest work, because that was a mechanical problem that I had to work around, and I think I did a great job with it. No, I mean it before I got her out. I think I was doing great. No, don't go back in. Don't go back in. Aveline, just have a little potion, and then you're gonna go here.
To the void with you!
I can't believe it. I'm offended. I was like, I genuinely think that given the circumstances, I did all right. Man, okay. There's only 2 of them left, but it's gonna take us 8 years to do this. Oh no. See, the problem when Aveline is the only one left is it takes 3 years to kill anyone. So let's all, you know, just chat about what have you... Actually, let me work on this hunter, because you're a little weaker. Yeah, it is the problem with her being the strongest one, is it's just gonna take her forever to get through it, but it's fine. It'll be fine.
Order will rule!
Because they didn't have time to make axe animations, Josh. What's her abilities do? Oh yeah, she can shield blast. That would be fun.
Not in the name of the Maker.
You will fall!
No, I don't want to do that. Oh yes, I do want to do that.
I'm not sure. There will be no mercy.
Wow, look at you guys jumping around in circles, aren't you? Yeah. Cool.
Maker, take you!
Then this will reload. I guess we might as well. She's at half. Might as well heal her again. And there we go.
Crawl away from is a good one, right?
You're just saying she's saying that a swinging action would have been more versatile than a set. That's a great point, actually. If they could only do one.
I'm too good looking to die this young.
Yeah, you are. Why are you still down, buddy? Varric. Oh no. Guys, I perma-killed Varric.
Okay. I'm sorry, baby.
No, he's fine. And now he's flipping everywhere because he... Oh god. I think Varric's having trouble. Now he's just flipping. Okay, we need to get out of here. This place is glitchy as hell. Oh, you know, I didn't do shit to him. That's, I'm just trying to save him now. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, what a disaster.
Now you fall!
I'm getting overwhelmed.
Oh, let's put you in a pain prison. Let's get my dog back here. Let's try and wash my health this time. Oh, who slowed me? That was rude.
Not doing anything.
I should remember to slow people more. In fact, let's do that right now.
You won't be forgiven for this. This will be quick.
That was not the templar I thought was getting it. Okay, there we go. Better luck in the next life.
Future generations.
Look at them. Backed into a corner, they show their true colors.
Hi, Fenris.
Why you're defending them, I'll never know.
Hey, buddy.
This is an old story that always ends the same way.
What's next? Templar uniform. Meredith makes you her favorite killer elf.
You've never been to the Imperium.
It's true.
There, the mages spit on us. They keep people like me as pets. You think I won't fight to stop that from happening here? Think again. I should have known better than to let you get so close. First rule of survival.
Oh no, I have to kill Fenris! Fenris is gonna die! Wow, I've never had Fenris die before. Oh boy, oh boy. There you go, I really fucked things with Fenris this time.
Not to I suffer no.
You think I think too highly of him? No, it's just he's sexy, Josh. That's most of it. I do think he's interesting. He's also very powerful, so he did kill the whole team. So we're just gonna let this play out. Oh, okay, we'll fair cop. Yeah. Anyway, I should have remembered that Fenris is really strong because he's one of my companions, and he can really wipe us all out at once, so. I'm never gonna die. We're gonna reload because I'll never die. Ovaline's too tough. Oh no, was there not an autosave out there? Okay, well, I guess we're fucking trying. Yeah, he fucking knows. So here's the problem with this game and playing on any difficulty that's not the lowest difficulty is that any difficulty that's not the lowest difficulty, I'm pretty sure has friendly fire. Oh, cool. That was fun. I didn't know you could do that, Aveline. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you definitely have friendly fire on higher difficulties, and I'm pretty sure it's like legit just above the lowest difficulty, and you start getting friendly fire. And the second you introduce friendly fire, Fenris is a menace. You can't take him anywhere because the ability he just used to wipe us all out, he will use right out the gate, even if he's beside all of your teammates, and he will wipe out your whole team even when he's on your side. And it's like, Fenris, please. Yeah, so it becomes... This game is just... the companion AIs are just not good for friendly fire. It becomes pretty difficult. What's this do?
I need help, please! Give up now!
Make her take you!
Stab to death with an axe. Yeah. Maybe let's go for this guy who's little. Oh, I can't. What? Maybe I should just let her die and hope that it doesn't make me. Yeah, there's more. I think it's gonna be faster for me to reload, even if it reloads me all the way fucking back it loads me, it's so far back. But I think it is genuinely going to be faster because she just doesn't do any damage. She doesn't do any damage and she eats damage, so it will take her forever to die. So even though I'm all the way back at Sandal, and we just won't go in the fucking pain room. We'll just go straight out. Okay, okay, this, I do, okay, this way I have to go, and then we're just gonna go. Oh, it doesn't let me go straight out that way. That's okay, we'll go straight out this way. And we won't go We won't go into the fire room. There was nothing good in there. Yeah. Well, Fenris killed me right out the gate, so that's not... It's like, I just gotta remember that Fenris will fuck me up. But God, I don't know. He might just do it right out the gate again, and then I'm fucked. Oh god, oh god. I'm gonna reload and try and get Fenris on my... I don't think my... No, well, I guess maybe I can reload. You know what? I think there was a chance for me to save after this fight, but, yeah, you can save manually, and there might be a chance for me to do it after this fight, but, but what I'm saying is that, he might kill me right out the gate after that cutscene every time. In which case, we're gonna be in trouble.
How about you?
Yeah, not if I'm dead, I can't.
And they say violence doesn't solve anything.
Like, if it's his, I'm just saying that, like, it is possible that if that is his opening move, that he will kill me too fast for that. For me, like, me to do anything. We'll see. We'll see if I'm faster. We'll see. I don't know. I'll try and pause right away, because that'll give me a second to think, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried, guys. I made him too strong. You think if I'd never leveled him up, this would have been a problem? Or no, he's probably got...
I'm getting overwhelmed! Stop the freak first! You won't be forgiven for this!
You should call this a fight! You lost enough!
Nicely done.
Look at them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why you're defending them?
Why?
Wish I'd realized that when we first met. I should have known better.
Okay. God, will this keep him, though? He's right in front of me. Okay, 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 okay. It didn't instantly kill us. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. And then... man effect keeps him unable to... Yeah, no, okay, I thought he would be too powerful for that. Okay. And then we're also going to slow everybody. Okay, we got... He's down, he's down. Okay. Whew.
I love it when it works out.
Alright, okay. Alright. Sorry, Fenris. Wow, wow. Oh, he disappeared. He's probably fine then. He's just unconscious. Many lols for dead friends. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, my general opinion of Fenris is that I like him. I think he's interesting.
Here we are, champion. At long last.
I think he's interesting, but I think kind of similar to Anders in some regards in terms of, I think, like, underwritten. And in comparison, I love Aveline and Varric and Isabella so friggin' much. That, yeah.
I imagine you've wanted to be rid of me for some time.
I bear you no ill will. You've done this to yourself. You were never part of
he
this
can
circle,
show interest in
and
changing. I kind of fucked up our friendship
but in
this
defending
time.
them, you've chosen to share their fate.
Knight Commander, I thought we intended to arrest the champion.
Yeah, yeah. That's fair. And, like, to be clear, it's
I
like
command, Cullen.
No.
I still think he's underrated, even if I
defended you
like
when Thrask started
drop the
whispering you were
friendship
mad.
arc, but
this is too far.
I will not allow insubordination. We must stay true to our path.
we got him, guys.
Andraste's dimpled butt cheeks.
You recognize it, do you not?
Yeah, it looks awfully
Your
familiar.
lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf charged a great deal for his prize.
It seems a lot more sword-like than I remember.
All of you! I want her dead!
Enough! This is not what the Order stands for. Knight Commander, step down. I relieve you of your command.
My own Knight Captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic.
Ma'am.
You all have. You're all weak. Allowing the mages to control your minds, to turn you against me. But I don't need any of you. I will protect this city myself.
Sure, yeah.
You'll have to go through me.
Idiot boy. Just like all the others.
She's lost it, just like Bartrand.
Blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter!
Yeah, so this, it is, you work with her up until this point, and I don't remember what in the Templar, if you side with the Templars, I don't remember what sets her off, but like something sets her off, so that like similarly she starts thinking that everybody is against her. Wow, we got through the first stage real fast.
Maker, your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil.
You guys weren't clear early enough, because this is what you meant. You figured this would be the breaking point. Yeah. Fun, cool. And hey, our whole party's back, which I do enjoy. Except for Fenris, who is unconscious and fine. But yeah, Cullen fights with you. That's fun. That is why in the previously on I included the whole like Cullen thing, because I was like, man, we gotta have Cullen's little arc. Okay. Ah, hello. Gonna be honest, if you call your generally distant god and he responds by immediately giving you magic powers, you're gonna wonder if it's your god. Oh, especially when you're already like paranoid about like the influence of mages. Hello. Hi. I maybe shouldn't stand so close to you. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, she's up there. Cool. Anyway, definitely the hardest fight in this, like, boss area, I mean, was the random blood mage and pride demon that you meet by the docks. Of all places, for some reason, it is the trickiest one. She just has all the, like, grape kill abilities, so it can take your whole party out real fast. Okay. Yeah, I'm not as powerful in fights like this where I remember you being less responsive? Yeah. My recollection is that, in fact, he, you know, as punishment for Magisters going into the Golden City and bringing sin to heaven and doom upon all the world, was that he was a very absent god.
Get back!
Like, the fact that Leliana thought he directly spoke to her made her weird even for Chantry sisters. Whoa, hello! Hello, hello. Hello. Hi, everybody.
You won't be forgiven for this!
Okay, okay, we got you. I like the one that just tumbles off there. You fell down, buddy. You alright? Oh, and then, hey, guess who was around town? So he just came to help out. Hi, Zephyrin.
Also has insult added to injury.
Oh, this is a glitch that I'm still... Okay.
Give them freedom, and they would use it to tear down.
Okay, let's not attack her, actually, through this.
Evil dear.
Because I don't think we can hurt
No.
her.
No, I will stop it.
This is a glitch. I'm not supposed to be able to move right now.
I will defeat you.
Like, when she's having her little speech, everyone's supposed to be stunned. No, various you'll find that in real life too. I mean, that's true. That's true. I think it's worth specifying in this universe where magic is real. But yeah, no, you are right that that's true in the real world.
You dare to rise up against me, champion!
Ah! She grabbed my face!
You will feel the sting of the Maker's wrath!
Ah! I feel fine. I feel fine. I would like to not be by her while she's doing whatever the fuck she's doing. Oh, good. Dying. Dying is what she's doing.
Not be defeated!
You seem fine. Credit where it's due. That was cool. Yeah, it is. It is cool.
Your humble servant!
It's truly a difficult choice. I'll prefer don't do that. Stay back or I'll do it again. Listen, I don't think they think that
quickly.
I did that
The
to her.
champion's name became a rallying cry, a reminder that the mighty Templars could be defied. She had defended the mages against a brutal injustice, and many lived to tell the tale. The circles rose up and set the world on fire. More Templars arrived at Kirkwall to restore order, but we were already long gone. We vanished into the hills.
They don't know that,
and
that's true.
circumstance eventually forced us all to leave the champion's side. Well, all of us except for Paris. You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if at the core remains the truth. A new legend had been born.
I wondered.
that's it.
I thought the
That's the whole
polymod would
story.
just choose one, but nope.
Then Meredith provoked the circle. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there...
It might never have even gone that far.
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. She is a hero. A woman that the mages would listen to. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. She may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about? In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Though, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric. May the Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
Same to you, Seeker. Same to you.
So, did you...
Gone. Just like the Warden.
That is no coincidence.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
And that's Dragon Age 2. Yes, my god, what a twist that I could not anticipate. What could that symbol mean? What could it mean? We just don't know, and we have no way of knowing and never will. Anyway, here's Florence and the Machine doing some singing. I wonder if I should mute this, actually. I bet you this is gonna get got. I can still hear it. Yeah. If I don't mute it, it's fine, but Twitch will. Yeah, Twitch will. It's true. And possibly YouTube will claim it when I VOD this, and you know, it's just not worth the struggle. But yeah. Anyway, it's if anyone wants to put it on, it's I'm Not Calling You a Liar by Florence and the Machine, but it is a different instrumental arrangement. It's like basically she sent along her vocal mixes, and then the composer for Dragon Age 2 did a new instrumental for it, so that it like fits the vibe, and it's pretty cool. Because I am a fan of the original version of the song too. Well, look, it's better than you would have expected, but you're glad you watched it instead of playing it. Hey, that's fair. That's fair enough. It is a game that I like, that I'm very fond of, and that is definitely deeply flawed, and it definitely shows its the cracks. But yeah, I don't know. It's like it's fun, and it's cool. It's cool that they did, like, I don't know, that they tried something different with it, and but yes, as you can see, this is why, you know, this why this game, I think, is a little divisive among fans, and some of the characters in it, particularly Anders, are divisive among fans and stuff like that. But I don't know. I encourage people to either play it, or I guess, yeah, seek out a playthrough, because I do think it has like valuable lore, and I do like a lot of the characters a whole lot, and I do just like kind of enjoy. It's something that I've like enjoyed more with subsequent playthroughs, and with time, is just like playing a main character after like playing the hero of Ferelden, who's so grand, and then the main character of this one is like, I'm just trying to live and take care of my friends and family, and things just keep happening. And like the city of Kirkwall itself kind of being a character and stuff like that. One thing that frustrates you a little to see. Okay, well, let me try this again. I'm tired. Hold on. One thing is, it frustrates you a little to see how many good ideas that were hastily handled, and then they just didn't pick up on much of it in Inquisition. Like the central conflict still, but they really went a totally different direction with everything else. Yeah, because I do think, I mean, it's kind of the like the unfortunate thing about it having not done as well, and was kind of like, I don't know, when it came out, it was it was just kind of like a given that people would assume that you didn't like Dragon Age 2, that it was the bad sequel. And I just, I think I think this game adds a lot of value to the series, in terms of story and lore and characters. Varric remains one of my favorite characters, in like the whole series. Yeah. Yeah, Varric is good. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And I do like that, at least, that they like, I don't know, I guess spoilers for future games, but we will see the return of some of these characters, and so I was glad to see that. I was glad to see that they weren't just like trapped in just this game. Again, it's a game where a lot of the characters can die, especially like, so there's the situation with Fenris, obviously. I think of characters that I don't know what happens if Aveline doesn't side with you. I feel like I have a hard time believing that you ever have to kill her, but I don't know. I always have full friendship with Aveline, so I have no idea. Whereas Fenris will always, if you side with the mages, I think he always does leave you in the first bit where he's like, I can't do this. And then the second time you see him, you can get him to come back to your side. Yeah, even, that's true though, even, to be fair, even characters who can die sometimes show up later. I mean, we can, I'll minor-ish spoiler, I guess, for people who want to play through stuff, but like, again, Leliana can die in Dragon Age Origins. She still shows up in that final cutscene there. If you killed her in Origins. And they do kind of explain it later, but yeah. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. It went away. Well, and without saying too much, Loghain can show back up in Inquisition. Yeah, I was like, yes, right. I see what you're saying. Yes. Yes. They can characters that can die can show. I understand now what you were saying before. I mean more like, in order for those characters to show up, it has to be in a limited capacity. Leliana, I'm saying, is like a bigger exception because it's like she always shows up at the end here regardless. Whereas like Loghain, if Loghain dies in Origins, he does not show up later. Whereas if Leliana dies in Origins, she still shows up at the end of this game. So yeah, that's what I mean, is there's like, yeah. And then, yeah, whereas you have like, yeah, Fenris can die. I want to say, obviously Anders can die. I want to say Meryl can die too. I want to say if you side with the Templars and don't have high enough friendship or rivalry to get Meryl to come to your side, I believe she sides with mages. I think Isabella kind of sides with you I think she sides with you regardless. Because for Isabella to even be there, you have to have had high enough friendship or rivalry with her for her to come back with the relic in Act 2. So, yeah, but the way you can lose Isabella is either she just doesn't come back in Act 2 when she runs off with the relic, in which case she's still alive out there somewhere, or you can let the Arishok take her, in which case she doesn't die, but she does end up, like, brainwashed and enslaved by the Qunari. It's funny to you that Sebastian just fucks off and doesn't show up by the end of the game. No, and it's funny because he's like, I cut myself off explaining this, but I was like, smart boy, because he literally says the line, you're like, he's like, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna hunt for Anders and I'm gonna go get my army and I'm gonna bring the army back with me to hunt for Anders and take vengeance. But I'm gonna go because there's no point in me dying here. He is fully aware that he would not win that fight. Whereas as we can see, Fenris could win that fight. Enslaved by the Qunari or inducted into the phenocracy of the Qunari. You know, it's kind of an in-between, but she like goes through like, it's like, I don't know, it's like when there's like a programming that they do that, yeah, something like that. Anyway, yeah, the phenocracy of the Qun. Good for him, honestly. Yeah. Listen, as we learn with Inquisition, the Qun is totally without problem. Yeah, we got that from this game too. Even more. So, in the future, everything is fine. Hello, Kate Mulgrew. Sorry, I'm just letting the credits play because, you know, I know I'm over top of them, and I have all this blank space over here that I could be doing stuff with, but I don't want to. If I minimize the game to change everything and switch me over, then, well, that's it. So, yeah, everyone will eventually be Qunari. I mean, they hope so. They certainly hope so. Yeah, I guess what else? I do plan to play Inquisition on stream, but that's going to take some planning, some figuring out, because it's a huge game. So, if it's going to be my feature game, I'm going to have to figure some stuff out. I'm going to have to do it at a time where it's maybe the kind of thing where I would have to have a backup game that I play at the same time, so that if I haven't, because I'm not going to stream the whole thing, and there might be some, like, if I'm doing side quests and stuff off stream, there's just going to be weeks where I didn't have time to do everything I wanted to do off stream before we're back into like main quest stuff. So I might have like maybe some other games to play at the same time for if I'm not where I want to be in Inquisition yet. Take it from you who has played long games on stream, have an alternate. Yeah. I mean, I've done a few. This and Origins were both pretty long. This game is technically shorter than Origins, but I played more of it on stream because it's a little more densely packed. Is this game long? Origins is long. No, this game is not long, but it is. I feel like I streamed not as. There aren't as many more parts as I thought there were going to be of Origins than this. Yeah. So anyway, but I won't do Inquisition for a while because A, I have to figure things out. B, it's just, this was like 14 parts. This was the 14th part. Origins was 18 plus a couple DLC streams, so probably close to 20 total. So I would have expected it to be like at least 10 more streams long. It's 10 streams longer, but I did do a lot of Origins off stream. Inquisition will be 40. It won't be, because I will treat it more like Origins in that I will do a lot of side quests off stream. But it will be, I think it will be longer than Origins for sure still, even with doing all the side quests off stream. I think it will be, maybe it will be 40. The side quests in that game fucking blow anyway. I like some of them. It's I don't know, I enjoy myself enough during the game to like side quest and podcast or whatever. So, yeah. I'll probably kill dragons on stream though. I know those are technically side quests. They're not all trash, but a lot are. Fair enough. It's been a minute since I've played Inquisition, much like the rest of the series, so I don't have strong memories of a lot of the side quests, except for like the ones I like. And even the one I don't like, but I'm fond of, because it's just a stupid quest, is like the Druffalo one. They're just boring a lot of the time. Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that's why the ones that I didn't like as much aren't coming to my mind right now. The Druffalo is good stuff. It's a boring quest, but it's great. Like, it's great. It's boring, but I'm so charmed by its existence. It's also, the Druffalo is so beefy that you can like, or the sheep do it. You heard of people doing a strategy because Inquisition allows you to travel to areas that you are not ready for, that you are not the appropriate level for, and just get your ass handed to you. one of those areas is very near where you escort the Druffalo, and some people just escorted the Druffalo close enough to it that the Druffalo did all the fighting for them, and they just kind of hid, because I think it's either indestructible or it's just like a high enough level. Like they have purposefully, they have seen the possibility that you would accidentally walk into combat with this Druffalo, get it killed, and then be unable to complete the quest, and obviously did not want that. So yeah, okay, so I think indestructible it is then. That's probably right. But anyway, it's either indestructible or very tough, and if someone else is remembering indestructible, then I think that's it. Yeah. There is out there is a polymod for Inquisition as well, but modding Inquisition is a little more complicated, so I think I have decided to not do it. So this will be our first monogamous Dragon Age protagonist. Yeah, it's you can do it. It's more complicated. It's more yeah, it looked complex. It looked like it was maybe above my ability to do it. But mod the war table, I could. I don't know that I am too bothered. I can just throw on the war table. It's fine. Or just not engage with it, really. You missed that Fenris died. So, whoops. It's like not only did he break up with me, but he did not switch back to my side. So you recall how Fenris does not come with you, but eventually, if you are either high enough friends or high enough rivals with him, you can convince him to come back to your side. What I'm feeling is I should have just let him kill his dang sister, and then he would have liked me more, and everything would have been fine. And anyway, I had to kill Fenris. Oh, hi. How was rehearsal, Saberni? Late. Yeah. He's always just liked you. Yeah, I don't actually know what I did very differently this time. Because I've never had this happen before. I mean, obviously Sebastian leaves me all the time, but I've never had to like fight and kill a companion before. They've always been at least one either friendship or rivaled enough to side with me eventually. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I just didn't take him out enough, which I didn't. But like, I also didn't take Meryl out ever. Voice is not 100% there, but it's better. Well, that's good. Yeah, I hope you didn't overwork it. Hopefully it's not, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, nobody talked about anything consequential while my ad break goes. Yeah. Anyway, wild stuff. Wild stuff. I guess chat can talk about interesting stuff. It's just me. I can't talk about interesting stuff for the next 9 seconds. That's okay. I'm doing a great job of not being interesting. I excel at not being interesting. Meryl is much less prickly. It's true. It is true. Fenris is a little bit more of a pickle. And there it is. There's Dragon Age 2. We did it, everybody. Play Dreadwolf now. Don't wait. 2 problems with that. One is the whole other game I want to play in the meantime. The other is the outness. The Mass Effect demo is here. Oh, actually, I should get off the screen.
Welcome to the Age of Dragons 2.
Because I gotta censor. Just remind me before I upload this VOD to censor my email in the corner. Yeah. Anyway, this no longer Welcome to the Age of Dragons. That was it. That was the last time we're gonna get that Age of Dragons 2 transition. I'm switching it back to the global transition now. Play StarCraft on N64. Okay. Play Resident Evil 2 on N64. If you install an emulator for me on my Steam Deck, I will play Resident Evil 2, the N64 original version, just to see what's up, see what it's like. Man, what is my under eyes doing? I like real-time strategy, famously a real-time strategy last. Yeah, famously, yeah. Cool. Yeah, so about 2 hours. That was, it was a shorter stream, but kind of what I expected. Then I'll stream from my I'll stream from my Steam Deck. Why was that so hard? Look, today when I was recording the previously on audio, I was like, why the fuck did I name my? Because I just I had a few cheeky references to QuiteContraryTV, my Origins protagonist, and I just every time I mentioned her, I had to re-record the line 5 times because I would always stumble over her name in the middle of a sentence because QuiteContraryTV is a hard name to say. It's a real mouthful, and I'm like, why did I do this to myself? I thought it was so funny to name her QuiteContraryTV. But yeah, anyway, that was Tony Hawk. Great job. And then maybe we'll see Galadriel too, and in Inquisition. But yeah, the next game is gonna be hold on, let me make sure that I have this correct. That my next game is going to be Lacuna. Yeah. Yeah. It should be a little one. It should have been Galadriel too. I mean, I know QuiteContraryTV we were gonna maybe name Galadriel too. That was on the list there. It didn't make sense for Hawk. She's a human, and so obviously that's a funny name for an elven character. And Hawk was a human, so I was like, I don't really want to name her Galadriel too. And then I realized Tony Hawk, that this was the perfect group to have her be named Tony Hawk for. Strange Horticulture someday. I think I'm gonna do Strange Horticulture next, after Lacuna. I think I'm gonna do a couple shorter, chiller games. So that is I think my plan there. Is to do Lacuna and then do Strange Horticulture. I don't know that Lacuna is very long. Strange Horticulture is fun, good. Yeah. That's what I hear on the street. How long to beat, sold howlongtobeat.com, which I find is reasonably accurate. So my also you were wanting to replay it? Yeah. Replay it along with me. But yeah, Soma, maybe I'll do it depending on how quick Strange Horticulture and Lacuna go. And maybe I will just do all 3 of the games in a row. At some point I need to organize with Zach doing our was it Resident Evil 6 we were gonna do? We were gonna stream, we were gonna co-stream because it's got multiplayer. Okay, 6 hours for Lacuna. Apparently you can do it in 13.5 if you're really completionist. 5 is all co-op, you don't know about 6. Okay, so maybe 5 is what I'm thinking of. I was gonna do Fortnite with Zach, sure. I'm not against it. But no, yeah, our plan was to do one of the Resident Evils. I have Resident Evil 4, the remake now too, so I'll play that. I don't know if I'll stream it. Maybe eventually. Yeah, because I will try and work my way through the Resident Evil series until I redeem myself by playing Resident Evil 7 by myself instead of hiding under a blanket on a couch while Venomous Goat and Cinema Buns play. I played, and it was long enough ago that I feel like there's a lot that I don't remember about that game. So I think it will still be full of lots of good what the fuck moments and oh yeah moments. Yeah, and I have a few little horror games I want to do. I got to do my 12-hour stream at some point. I'm way overdue for it. Probably Outlast 2 eventually. Portal Race with Jason, I'm also overdue to do. So that, and eventually I do want to stream Stray Gods. I have a playthrough. I have a playthrough recorded that I did for my review, for my Polychrome review. Shout out Polychrome. that I'll maybe do something with at some point, but I think I would like to stream it as well. Because it was quick. That would be like 2, maybe 3 streams if I go really slow. Which I might, because I might read all the journal stuff aloud, so that would make it take quite a bit longer, because there's a lot of stuff you can read. But yeah, I just have a whole that'd be cool. Yeah. It's fun. It's a cool game, and it's a very, I don't know. I expect I will be doing multiple playthroughs of it, because I am very interested in the way, just the fact that I don't know, I said this before, but the fact that like I did something slightly different from playing the demo, which that is up on I did stream the demo, so that is up on my personal YouTube, my VOD YouTube. Where you can check out the demo that I played, and one of the songs in the demo that I played, I made different choices for in my main playthrough, and the song turned out very, very different. So I'm very curious. I'm very curious. And like you'll recall from my review that I said that like the songs were pretty hit or miss for me, and like that was a little bit disappointing. Like the songs that hit for me really hit, but like there was a lot that I was just kind of like, eh. But I've heard a couple of I went for mostly charming, I think, in my first playthrough, is because there's like three types of, it's like diplomatic charming and aggressive or something like that. Or intelligent charming and aggressive. Maybe I went for intelligent. Anyway, I can't remember. Point is that there's like 3 different approaches you can take, and the songs change, like the vibe of the song is kind of influenced by that. And I didn't really do aggressive ever in my first playthrough, and I've heard some of the aggressive versions of songs and been like, oh, I like that a lot more. So I think when I stream I will be more aggressive, and we'll see if I like more of the songs in their aggressive versions. 'Cause yeah, I think it's a very cool game. I think it was like solid concept, solid. Yeah. Wait, have you heard that if you return Fenris to the slaver, Anders approves? I have heard of that. I have heard that. And I hate that. I think it's stupid. And I know that you like don't like Anders, so you're probably like, this is further proof that he's bad. But I just think it's like, yeah, that is hilarious and confirms your priors. Yeah. I am of the opinion that it is a weird character choice, I feel like. Just like a wildly unempathetic character choice for him. And I know they hate each other. But like Carver and Anders also kind of hate each other, and he still saves Carver's life. Yeah, but anyway, he does do that, and it's super shitty, and it sucks, and it's I have never taken Anders with me on that quest, because just like knowing that makes me not want him there. So yeah. But yeah, I think there's just like, there's cases of like, you need to find it's a thing where it's like they want to divide the party, where like around half feel one way about a decision and around half feel another way around the decision, and they were like, who do we pick to think it's cool that you gave one of your friends back to slavers? Because like even if he like would have done that himself, even if he was like shitty enough to do that himself, that if it was up to him he would have returned Fenris to his slave master. I feel like Anders, as somebody who is like wanting you to back him in like his fight for fighting against oppressors, that wouldn't it at least concern him that you did that? Wouldn't that make him be like, oh fuck, if like I am in a situation where the Templars come for me and it seems like the battle might be a tiny bit tough, she might just fucking throw me under the bus too? Like, anyway, it's just a wild choice. Look, you hate Anders, but that doesn't sound super plausible at first blush. Yeah. No, counterpoint, Mary, people can be hypocrites and justify a lot of things. That is true. That is actually true. Where it's like, in that moment, he's not thinking that, he's just thinking, fucking get this guy I hate out of here, and he sucks, and look at that girl boss Tevinter Magister living his best free mage life. But yeah, no, that is fair. I don't know that it's fair enough for how extreme, not just like not having a problem with it, but fully approving of it. I don't know. It's just so wild to approve of it. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, this game has some flaws. Yeah, like you said, you don't think it's super possible. Yeah. Though going back to, because like the very annoying Orsino boss battle that happens is like, because I going back to that for a second, because I playing this time, I was like, I had remembered thinking that there was cool stuff in Meredith's boss fight, and I felt that way again. I was a little overpowered for it. It was kind of easy, especially like kind of hilariously so compared to how tricky the Pride Demon Blood Mage fight at the docks is, and that's not even a mini boss. I mean, I guess it's kind of a mini boss, but it's just like, it's weird that that's more difficult than both that and Orsino boss battle, which Orsino I had to do without glasses, which I really expected to get some no glasses for Meredith as well. So for once I got less no glasses than I thought I would in a Dragon Age finale. That happens to you every time you play Like a Dragon off stream. You always do all the side stuff and bonus bosses, which are way harder than final fight is just making people melt. Yeah. It's just you get so, I don't know. We'll talk more about the worst offender in Dragon Age when we get to it 100 years from now. But yeah, I was definitely OP for that Meredith fight, and I could have turned up the difficulty, but again, then you have fucking friendly fire on, and not only do you have friendly fire on for that battle, but you cannot control a bunch of your party members, because I was saying at the moment, I do love that your whole party shows up. I do really enjoy everybody being around, and that like even some people that you helped out along the way also show up, like Zevran shows up, and that's always fun. But it does mean, because you can't control them at all, that any of their area of effect stuff would devastate you. I didn't notice any even Fenris. Did you notice though that in my Catherine, the other thing that you weren't here for was, you know how during the final dialogue, the like outro where Varric is like, and everybody had to leave Hawk's side for one reason or another. Well, except love interest. We got like, instead of it just picking one, just 100 Varric spoke at once and said all of the love interests, and I'm pretty sure I heard Fenris in there. So that would also be very funny. Just an overlapping cacophony. It sounded weird. Yeah, because and yes, Fenris was in there. Despite being dead. Hey, we didn't check his pulse, and honestly his body despawned, so maybe he just slinked away. He knew when he was beat. It's true that when he goes down in my when he's in my party and he gets taken out, I can still bring him back, so he was maybe fine. No, I mean, he is absolutely meant to be dead. I'm just saying from like a fun headcanon point of view, particularly where Varric was possessed by the Maker to speak the names of all of my lovers at once. He's just sleeping. Yeah, he's just sleepy because we hit him so many times. Yeah. No, you know what? I'm gonna switch sides for this little hair thing. Now that I'm looking over to the screen over here. Sleepy boy! Sleepy, eepy, sleepy. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, I'm very fond of this game. I don't know. It's I enjoy it. It's fun. I'm gonna go back to my rogue playthrough because I love being a rogue. Rogue's great. Every time I died and I had to take over Isabella, I was like, that's fine. It was not fine. I did not enjoy not having my heals and my picking things up. Stab with an axe, apparently. I mean, at least not Isabella, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the other problem with my warriors being the ones that are always the last ones standing is like, I don't play warriors ever, so I just don't know their abilities at all. I think I probably could have done way better in that Blood Mage fight if I had actually taken control of Carver, because he has some very good anti-mage shit. Because his other, Carver can become a Templar if you don't take him with you to the Deep Roads. Warriors are your least favorite class in everything, not just Dragon Age. Warriors are their equivalent. Copy that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I found that too. I definitely haven't really enjoyed them in any of the Dragon Age games. I played Dragon Age 2 as a warrior and found it quite boring. I played it in Origins and it wasn't that much worse than everything else, but I still found it kind of boring. And then I have not tried it in Inquisition, and maybe I never will. What would you say is so my weird instinct, and maybe it's because it's the class I find the most boring, so I assume it's the warrior equivalent in this game, but like in Mass Effect, I want to say that warrior equivalent is soldier, but I only want to say that because it's the one I find most boring. So I don't know if that's like an accurate... Soldier for sure. Okay, great. I'm glad you've backed me up here. Cause yeah. It's okay, great news. Yeah, because I tried it once. I had to. It's the most played class. And I know it's the most played class because it's the default class, but I can't believe most people experience the game that way. I guess that's not to knock people who just, I guess, enjoy straight shooters or whatever, but it's just so much more fun when you have fun abilities. It's just so much more fun. Yeah, no shade to people who like it. It's just super not for me. I want abilities. I want to be strategizing. I'm not in that kind of game for a spray and pray experience. I'm sometimes down for a spray and pray experience, but not that. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like if I'm gonna be a gun focused one, I'm gonna do infiltrator. Yeah, and then not gun-focused adept is the other way. I guess depending on how you play Vanguard, it can be shotgun forward. Particularly in 1 and 2, it is shotgun forward. In 3, I don't use a shotgun with it so that I have no cooldown and can just infinitely charge and Nova just on an infinite loop. And it's great. Yeah, you're not a very Vanguard guy. It is funny because I feel like I am less that style of play in other games, but for some reason, I don't know. I think it's Biotic Charge just is so much fun that Vanguard is my favorite. Yeah, so that's fair. It's not for you. Because it is very... And it's also like... The fact that my top 3 are Adept, Vanguard, and Infiltrator, which are like... Vanguard is clearly the odd one out there. I guess Adept and Infiltrator are pretty different as well, but more similar in that you have to be more cautious as both of those. Whereas Vanguard, it's just chaos, But yeah. My first playthrough of all of Mass Effect was as a Vanguard, and then my second and third kind of overlapped. So actually, it was maybe technically my third Shepherd, but my second that I finished the series with was an Adept. And going from playing Mass Effect 3 as a Vanguard and then switching to an Adept took a little bit of adjustment because I just was like, oh, I can't just love just charging. Love it. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's why I freaking love Vanguard so much. But yeah, I went from being able to just, your enemy tries to flush you out by throwing a grenade behind cover. And as a Vanguard, I'm just like, and I just take it. Because what are they going to do? burn through my shields, they recharge when I charge. So you throw a grenade at me and I'm gonna come flying across the battlefield and body slam you. Anyway, it's amazing. And then I did that as an adept and of course died because I sat on a grenade and then was like, oh yeah, right. Anyway, I think Adept is at its most, I mean, all the classes are at their most fun in Mass Effect 3, but I think Adept is maybe the most fun class in 3. Vanguard obviously close because it's my favorite in all of them, but Vanguard is, I think, a little more comparable to its Mass Effect 2 version. Though the introduction of Nova, I think, does change up the game enough for me to be like, Mass Effect 3 is the best Vanguard. But Adept is definitely weakest in 2. I think you can argue whether it's better in 1 or 3. I think I don't know. I feel like I cakewalked through Insanity with an Adept. Global cooldown makes Adept much less fun. Yeah, I would put everything into making sure that I just didn't have a cooldown and then never use a gun and just have the shittiest pistol with me. And it was great. But you do die really easy. So there is that. But yeah, I very much enjoyed my Adept playthrough. For sure, which you can do in 1 and 3 and not 2. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, for 1, Adept or Infiltrator, I feel like is the way to go. Vanguard's pretty decent, but it's not like Vanguard's not really anything special in 1. It's just you're a little tougher, so you can run in with a shotgun. Whereas you have more fun powers with Adept. And then Infiltrator, it's just good. Yeah, anyway, somehow gone to Mass Effect. It's Dragon Age, right? It's because soldiers are the warriors of Mass Effect. I'll probably stream Mass Effect someday. It's not on my, it's not on my list right now, so I don't know when I would play it. Certainly, I would finish the Dragon Age series first. So a while from now. But I think I would like to do Legendary Edition on stream. Yeah, you considered it too, and it's just not a priority. Yeah, it's fair. We talked about this recently, but you just love body slamming brutes. It just feels, the energy is just great. It's good energy to body slam brutes. Oh God, yeah. Everybody want to play that game has played that game, so there's no need to show people. Sure, yeah. That's not true for me. Not everybody I want to play that game has played that game. Catherine still has to finish Mass Effect 3. So really this is the opportunity is for her to watch me do a playthrough so that she can remember what the fuck is going on and then finish it. She got close to the end. She was very close to the end like years and years ago. And then for some reason everybody being like the ending sucks made her maybe not as eager to finish it as she might have otherwise been. Yeah, you'll get to it someday. It's all right. You gotta finish it just so that you can do the Citadel DLC. Yeah, you were about to go to Earth, so yeah, you were literally at the ending. And the ending does suck, so you get it. Yeah. Yep. Well, it's better than the initial blow-up suggested, but it's still not good. Yeah. All right. I should maybe wrap up. It is 11. We can't discuss it here. No, I was like, could you see me thinking all of the thoughts and then being like, I'm just getting distracted thinking all of the thoughts that I can't say. Yeah. Sometimes you see videos of baby Freya attacking the screen while you scan. Yeah. Aw. That was so long ago. She was a wee baby. Oh my God. Wow. Yep. Oh man. Yep. Such a long time to not have finished the series, but I feel like that's very typical actually, of like gamers generally to have like that experience. Certainly that was my experience before. Like Dragon Age Origins was the first game I finished. Before that, I had never finished a game. And to be fair, I was not as much a gamer before then. I had not played as many games, but yeah, I had not finished a game before Origins. Like maybe that's a lie, but I can't think of a single one. But I didn't. But that is not as it's not as wild as it sounds because I did not play that many video games. No, I played Portal after Origins. Portal I did not play until I had moved out of dorms, and Origins I played in dorms. Not even Solitaire. I had not played Solitaire until this year, I think. I think this year's the first time I even tried Solitaire. Yeah. Cause I played Origins not as soon as it came out, but like relatively recently after it came out. And yeah, and then I played Portal around the time 2 came out. What's the timeline there? Because maybe I'm wrong on that timeline. But I can very specifically remember playing Origins in my dorm room and very specifically remember playing Portal in my not dorm room, my next place. As somebody whose first gaming love, not your first game, were RPGs, that blows your mind, but you also started gaming when you were 5. Because fuck if I'm leaving a story unfinished. I mean, yeah, that's what did it for me with Origins. Because like, so my first gaming, again, I did not have gaming consoles growing up. Not like, proper gaming consoles growing up. I had a PC that I played Sims on. And occasionally like Commander Keen or the things like that. And then I had Game Boy Color and then a Game Boy Advance, and I never finished it. I'd played that, but I never finished any of the games I had on that. And then Diablo 2 was maybe the closest I would have gotten, but I got into Diablo 2 right before going into high school, I feel like. So high school is when I kind of dropped gaming entirely because I got very busy. And then I didn't get back into gaming until university. I never finished Pokemon. No, I played Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Silver, but I never finished either. Never finished any of the Marios or Donkey Kongs I had, or the Lord of the Rings game I had that was kind of a Diablo ripoff. Or the like, any of the, I didn't even finish the racing, the pod racing game I had, though it was dope. Yeah, I didn't play Solitaire in the year till the year of our Lord 2023. Yeah, I think so. Certainly post-pandemic, before I played Solitaire. I just never had. I just never had. Is there a reason I didn't finish Pokemon? Just too much grinding? No, I was a reader. So like when I was doing handheld stuff, it was usually books. I was reading a lot. I did a bit of Game Boy in like the car, but then I would get motion sick. So I wouldn't play a lot. You think RPGs are generally easier to finish? They're just long. Yeah, I what did it for me? So Diablo 2, like I think I would have been invested enough in the lore and the story, but it wasn't. Diablo 2 is not super story driven, but it has very cool lore and it does have like a cool story when you get to it. But I think I just didn't have the time once I started getting into it. I know my older sister finished too, so I did see the ending. That's now that I think of it. So I think that probably also contributed to me not finishing it, is I had seen how it shakes out before. But it becomes a real slog, right? Yeah. I even took a stab at trying it again recently, and I definitely got farther than I'd ever gotten before. So maybe I'll pick that up again. But yeah. Who even am I? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I did not become a gamer proper until university. So yeah. And so I think there are a lot of people like I was, where it was like you'd start thing and then you get like distracted by other stuff. Yeah, no, I would, everything is different now, it's not. Yeah, yeah. You reach Act 3 and are doing fetch the MacGuffin for the 1000th time, it gets boring. Yeah, Act 3 is what I got to, I think. No, did I get to... Fuck, I do think I got to the weird void world. Fake gamer girl, yeah, yeah. I was never a gamer girl, I've only been a gamer woman. That's why Battle.net and just playing the fun quests was great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, why are you booing me? I'm right. But yeah, no, yeah, I didn't play games. And then I guess I played a little bit of Smash Bros and stuff at like friends' places. I would play the odd game at my friends' places who did have gaming consoles. But yeah, we're getting history of Mary. It wasn't until Dragon Age Origins, and I just like hadn't really experienced a game like that was like, yeah, Mary lore. Yeah, we're getting into the deep Mary lore. But a game like that got me so friggin' invested in the story and the characters and like the feeling that even though I know that things don't go too differently on different, I mean, little things can go very differently on Origins, but in terms of like the wider arc of the game, if I mean Arcane Sanctuary, that's Act 2. Okay, no, I definitely got to Act 3 then, because I got to the weird, like, is Act 3 the weird racist world? Because Act 2 is like desert, and then you end with Arcane Sanctuary, and then Act 3 is like the bog with all the racist enemies. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, so I definitely made it to Act 3. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, despite that, the illusion of your like effect and your responsibility in Origins was also like, I'd never like it does a good job of getting you extremely invested on that like personal level. And then I do just genuinely think it has great characters and cool world and a fun story and all that stuff. Yeah. Rosale play, you're saying, you found it interesting that I use 2 fingers for the PlayStation shoulder buttons. You only ever used one, but that's kinda because gaming controllers used to only have one shoulder button. Yeah, that's interesting, because yeah, I didn't grow up with controllers. I used them, again, only at friends' houses. And so I like my introduction to regular controller gaming, and I say regular, it's not that, I don't do it that often. But like our parents got a PS4 for their cabin for like something to do when the weather's bad, basically, because it's Dragon Age Origins is very classic fantasy in a good way. Yeah. It's very it's comfortable, but in like it's great. I don't know. I love it so much. Yeah, so I started with like wait, are you no. We're just blowing Josh's mind with my because like here's what happened is like I have a finger, I use this finger for the shoulder button and I trigger with my middle finger. Not always. I sometimes slip down to trigger with the actual trigger finger. But I got into the, honestly, what got me into that habit was Detroit Become Human, is doing the experienced fights on Detroit Become Human, because every single button is a QuickTime event. So I just like had everything ready to go at all times. And then I just kind of got into that habit. Yeah. It's probably not the best way. Probably the best way to play is to just know when to move your finger, because it certainly feels more comfortable to like trigger finger with the triggers. Obviously that feels more comfortable. But like when I'm in a situation where I'm using the shoulder and the trigger pretty equally, then I sit with both fingers up. Yeah. Sweet fuck. Well, yeah, that's just, listen, this is what happens when you get into gaming late in life, and even then, as a PC gamer, because a PC is what you had in your dorm room, and then somebody hands you a controller and you go, what the fuck is this? Also because the design of the Xbox controller is single finger for trigger, and the button above it is a bumper. You're expected to roll your trigger finger to bump it. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, like, if you have a design where they, like, go easy between them. That makes sense to me. I'm not saying it's the best way. It's just how I, like, ended up doing it. You started using 2 for some game or another semi-recently, so now you're kind of ambi triggers. Yeah, like I also do, I do both. I don't just do the 2-finger thing, particularly for, like, I don't know, anything that isn't using the bumpers as much as the trigger. It does feel way more comfortable to use your trigger finger. So I'm not saying it's wrong, it's just not what you're accustomed to. Yeah, and it did feel weird when I started it, to be clear. Size and shape difference, too great. Yeah, using a single finger is uncomfortable. Sure, yeah. I just go between. Yeah. And I do probably do 2 fingers more, but I don't always do 2 fingers, but I probably do it more. But I also don't play enough controller games to know for sure what my habits are, you know? It could change at any given moment. I think I used single finger for, like, when I was doing The Last of Us. I feel like I did single finger the most time, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't. That was too long ago. I don't remember. You have not huge hands, but long fingers. Yeah, and the sizes matter. Yeah, I have not very big hands. I have little hands. I never tried to play Rachmaninoff on piano. You know, that's the size of my hands. The Steam controller, Steam Deck is interesting because they add 4 buttons in the back you can press with your fingers you're holding onto. Yeah, and I haven't, like, assigned anything to those yet, and I would like to, like, kind of look into getting better about assigning buttons for my Steam Deck, because I feel like I would make use of those a lot. But the claw is something different altogether, and whack. You only do it one-handed for some games when you have a snack in the other. Yeah, that's, I mean, I don't know where I would even start with one-handed. So the claw is that's a whole other animal that I don't know. Do I use 2 fingers for the Steam Deck? I don't think about it, so I don't know. Let me pull out my Steam Deck and hold it and see what feels right. Because it does. I don't know that I do. But I don't, again, it's obviously I'm not thinking about it. Oh no, I super use 2 fingers for the Steam Deck. Immediately, that's where my hands went. Yep, no, I'm a liar. I definitely use 2 fingers for the Steam Deck. Like this feels weird. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe how quickly I really didn't think about it, like, until now with the Steam Deck, so I really didn't know what was going to happen, and then I grabbed it. Thank you, Catherine, for being the one other person who agrees with me that this is the way to hold controllers. Yeah, oh man. Now that I just tried holding it with one finger, I'm like, why are you guys holding it? I get it with controllers. But like, I don't know. There's something about the width of it. It doesn't feel like a controller. I don't know. I won't try to justify it anymore. It's just what I feel in my hands. There's not a justification for it. It's a feeling. It's not logical. Like it slots into your hand with a single finger. Interesting. Feels so wrong for you to hold it that way. Yeah, this is fascinating. This is really true. Would you play a trumpet with one finger? No. Yes, exactly. And they're the same. Is a controller a trumpet? No, but I've seen some wild things be controllers. That Elden Ring person who, uses all kinds of different things. Piano? Yeah. Somebody could use a trumpet as a controller, but it would be real or well. Yeah, Catherine, we're actually the weird ones. This is it, but I like that this is maybe revealing something about people who are introduced to controllers later in life. I am interested in the fact that like y'all grew up with differently designed controllers as well, so there's like a way you learn to do it. But like also hand size. I bet you hand size does have a lot to do with it. Now Chromavision is making fun of how you use your Steam Deck. How do you use your Steam Deck? Do you two finger what's your finger number on Steam Deck? You play guitar, you finger you God, you play Guitar Hero, you use all your fingers? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all jokes aside, there's a lot of factors involved here. Yeah, though I do think it's funny that it's like kind of just Catherine and I. You also know someone who only has one. Good God. Who only has one finger on each hand. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Free pinky. It's fancy.
It's you're like you're drinking.
Unless it's a game that I need both of those.
Yeah, I feel like.
But pinky is always useless.
Pinky is always used. I don't know that that's. I mean, that is probably true. I actually, well, because again, I haven't assigned anything to these, but you're right that this is deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah, you gotta use.
Yeah.
Like, hi, I'm a lady. We're gamers.
Gamers. Yeah, it does. I will agree with you there. The pinkies do feel weird. They're just not strong enough. They're just not strong enough. Yeah, I maybe should have changed this to just chatting. This is anyone who came here for Dragon Age 2 is gonna be very disappointed and weirded out. Yeah. Is this good ASMR? Yep. 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 I should probably go to bed. What I should do is eat. I had a taco before and I have 2 tacos waiting for me. ASMR is deviant. I'm an ASMR person now. This is a relatively recent development. And I didn't expect it. But it happened. Same, to be honest. Y'all gotta go. Yeah, no, that's fair. Catherine, you just came from like a stupidly long rehearsal, so and late rehearsal, so that's fair. That is all very fair. And I should go because I stayed up way too late last night finding footage from all my streams for the Previously On, and then got up this morning to play Divinity with my sisters, and then edited the Previously On all day. And I will say I don't think it's my best Previously On. I think it's a little sloppy. It does the job, it's fine, but I do put a little more thought into my Previously Ons than I ended up doing for this, just because the sheer amount of shit I had to recap for this game, this dense ass game. Yeah. I wonder if I would enjoy extra hotkey buttons on a mouse. I used to have an ergonomic mouse that had a bunch of extra buttons on it. And I did quite like it because it was like my hand, the mouse was such that you like held it on the side, like with your hand kind of like this instead of like this. And it was very comfortable. Yeah, I think I would enjoy extra hotkeys. Some people love that, but you can only remember like 3 tops. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. It would take me a while. The gaming mice that have like 9 buttons, that is a lot. 9 buttons is a lot. I don't think I ever had that many buttons. You just finished 2 heads of cookie. Okay, I should go and eat tacos and cookie and say goodnight and let all of you go and have your good, wonderful sleeps. We'll be back. Gosh, okay. I actually don't know if I'll be back next week. I make no promises because next week is getting kind of close to Christmas. So I might not be here. We'll see. But maybe I'll try and stream again Monday. I'll try and do, I've been trying to, yesterday I did a cheeky little Phasmo stream in the late afternoon to do the challenge mode. Because I think my goal is to try and get like extra streams in during the mornings, is to do Phasmo challenge mode, even if that means I have to do it solo. I did it solo yesterday, though yesterday's challenge was not too hard. So it was a good test run for that. Next week's challenge, I think it's going to be hard. Again, like I said on my stream yesterday, I don't actually know much about it. Just the vague description it has makes me think it's going to be like a 0 sanity, no hiding spot situation, but I don't actually know that. I will watch Psycho's video before I play, and then I will know exactly what's up, because I don't go in without some pre-knowledge. You did finish the challenge today? I did see that you were playing, so that's great. Heck yeah. It's fun. It was good. I feel like, yeah, didn't give you too much trouble. I feel like it's not a bad one to do solo, because it's just... The challenge this week was they basically adjusted the settings to be, Demon! No! Demon Mayor Hantu 303. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was, I don't remember what order I got them in. Raiju, Phantom, Oni? I think it was, Oni was last. I think it was Raiju, Phantom, Oni, or Phantom, Raiju, Oni. And also 3 out of 3, so. And I didn't die, which I thought I was going to, especially when the Phantom snuck up on me, because boy did it sneak up on me. And then I forgot, because the tier 1 flashlights are so fucking weak, I forgot I had it on, so I pretty much led it to right in front of my hiding spot. And so I was like, it's gonna get me, but it didn't, and I ran out of there. Demon hunted at 93 sanity. God bless. You know, and that's why I circle demon when I go into a house alone, because yep. Did it get you? Did it kill you? Did it get you when it hunted at 93? That's, I feel like, because you're just so unprepared for a hunt at 93 sanity that I don't think I've ever survived. Oh, but was it within 2 minutes? I gotta stop. I'm getting too riled up about other games. I gotta stop talking. We'll chat later. but yeah. But yeah, I have been very much enjoying the Phasmo challenge modes. Some of them are like not good. You hit successfully. Good job. I struggle to find hiding places. But I only got hunted once, so it wasn't too big a deal. Yeah. Phasmo's just so fun. I just very much, now that I am aware of like all the things the game has to offer mechanically, it becomes a very fun puzzle game. I very much enjoy the challenges. Like I think I enjoy, like my favorite is like 2 evidence challenges, where you like can get enough evidence to narrow down the ghost, but then you have to use its behavior to figure out what it actually is. Yeah, because it feels very like fun and puzzly and cool, and I enjoy it a lot. So yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, I guess like to people I've played Phasmo with before, if you happen to be available when I'm doing these Phasmo challenge modes, feel free to join me. Even if you're not experienced, I'll be happy to share what little knowledge I've gained. I'm slowly but surely getting better, and I think my only complaint about the latest Phasmo update is I think it does make it harder for inexperienced players to get into it, because inexperienced players are going to have only access to tier 1 equipment, and it's really hard to get evidence with tier 1 equipment. And yeah, and inexperienced players aren't going to know all the other tricks that you can use other than evidence to find the ghosts. So anybody who wants to just like jump on for challenge mode to get a bunch of experience and money right off the bat in order to unlock those higher tier equipments, I'm happy to do that. Yeah. You happen to be in the kitchen, so you just crouch behind the counter. Nice. Yeah, my Phantom thing was I was behind the counter to try and get a good eye line from the hallway, and but because it was a Phantom, so it was super not visible, it like didn't blink into visibility until it was like right next to me, and then I ran to the basement because there's kind of a spot down there, and but I didn't turn off my flashlight until I was well into the basement, so it came down into the basement, but fortunately did not find me. It was very scary. If you were smart, you would have let it kill you and gotten the achievement. I mean, it's not your instinct in the moment to let it kill you, so fair enough. It'll happen again. I love a good demon, 93% demon hunt. It's I don't know, it's hilarious. I feel like it's the funniest way to die every time, is to walk in the door and get hunted right off the bat on a map where you're starting with 100, or on a contract where you're starting with 100 sanity. But yeah, anyway, as I keep getting distracted, so I'm gonna call it here. So I shouted them out a little bit earlier when I was talking about stuff. but I'll throw it in the chat again. Yeah, it's like, I just got here, calm down, right? Yeah. God, that was like, my Oni really ramped things up I got so many events in a row. That's how I knew it was an Oni. It fucking evented 3 times in a row, and it was terrifying. And then I left, and then I went back in because I was like, I'll watch it hunt so I can see its blink and see if it's an Oni. And I walked back in, and it evented 2 more times immediately, and I'm like, this motherfucker's an Oni. I'm not gonna watch it hunt. It's gonna kill me. I'm gonna leave. Anyway, yes, Polychrome is a YouTube channel that I do with my friends, and we play video games and talk about nerdy shit and eat and review food. It's a lot of fun. You should check us out. If you're looking for more streamers to follow, all of the people over at Polychrome also stream, and they're really cool, and you should check them out. They are Venomous Goat, Venomous Goat TV, who was in the chat a lot this evening. He streams on Sunday evenings. We have Robodude TV, who streams Sunday afternoon and Monday evenings, alternating weeks. And he should be on this week. I think he will be streaming this Sunday and Monday. We have Cinema Buns, who is on hiatus right now, had previously been streaming on Tuesday evenings. I'll keep you posted on what he's up to. Roseale Play, who streams on Wednesday evenings. Vantana PNX, who streams on Friday evenings. Chromavision, who streams on Saturday afternoons. And I stream on Thursday evenings, and I'm going to try and stream some more mornings, probably Monday mornings, with a little extra Phasmo. So yeah, if you ever want to check out if this wasn't enough for you to tell whether or not you were going to enjoy my streams, I do have VODs on YouTube over here, so you can check those out. And also, we're coming to the holidays, so my streaming is going to be a little bit more sporadic. I should keep you all updated on my socials. You can find them all here. So yeah, and you know what, one last time before I go, if you want to romance everybody in all the Dragon Age games, here's all the mods that I used. Also to get like freckles and use the default Hawk's hair for a not default Hawk, and scars and freckles and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, anyway, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back. When we're back, we'll be back with some Lacuna. I don't know when that'll be, but that'll be our feature Thursday night game moving forward. All right, everyone. Yeah, that's it. Good night.